Oh, hello, hello, hello. How we doing? Oh my god, like I don't know how to do this. I should probably get the ATIS. 20.8.
Altimeter 299 Departing runway 30 left. Runway 30 right. Runway 17. Notices to air mission. Hazardous weather information for Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport area available ATC frequency by request. All aircraft contact ATC when ready to push back or taxi. Caution. Birds near Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport. Read back hold short instructions and assigned altitude. All aircraft taxi with transponder and altitude encoding on. Advise on initial contact. You have information Romeo. Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport departure information Romeo 2353 Zulu. Wind 200 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 6. Dew point -8. Altimeter 299 Departing runway 30 left. Runway 30 right. Runway 17. Notices to air.
29908. See if that actually works. I got my clearance. Squawk 323324. Three 3324. Cool. Clear. Let's see here. Climb via said 7,000. Expect 350 and 10, so 7,000. Man, it's been a minute. It has been a minute. V50. Boom.
Hello, Chiefy Beefy.
If you ever call me that again, I will absolutely launch you to Antarctica. How about that?
Okay, fine.
Bitch.
Bitch, he says.
Bitch.
Right.
Do what I want.
I do. It's my stream. I do what I want.
Do what I want. Do what I want. What's up with you?
So, I don't know. I have to do a. I had to do a flight to what do you call it? To JFK to put my virtual airline, the airplane I normally fly.
Yeah.
It needed to be virtually. Oops, hang on. Needed to be virtually
Repositioned?
inspected.
Oh,
No.
inspected? What the?
No. It has to go through a line inspection.
What?
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, that's the way he runs this thing. It's pretty cool. He runs it like a real airline.
Okay, that's way too advanced. That's all right. That's going to be way too involved right there. I'm already out.
So I don't know how to do it. He just does it. So
I barely make my FedEx VA flights. Let alone am I going to have some guy inspect my virtual plane? You can virtually you can virtually kiss my ass.
Oh. No,
Back, baby. Let's go.
I got pinged in his Discord earlier about saying, "Hey, Duluth, can you fly your plane to a hub? It needs to go through a line inspection. I don't want to get you stuck in Tampa."
And you're like,
okay.
What?
Yeah.
No habla inglés.
No habla español. Yeah.
No habla inglés.
No habla inglés.
Dude, I feel weird tonight. It's like the first Friday I've had with nothing to do, like no broadcasting, no game, no nothing since like August. I feel weird.
Seriously.
I don't like it. I'm supposed to be broadcasting a game tonight, but no, we had to go out and get our ass kicked last week and lose. So yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, we lost bad. We lost 50-7.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah, we got dragged.
No.
We got dragged.
Oh my god.
We got dragged. I was like, fortunately, I had a friend of mine. He took me up there. I rode with him. He was part of the broadcast, so he was like my color commentator, which was awesome. We had an absolute killer broadcast, but we absolutely got bitch slapped.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we were done. I was like, well, this is a great broadcast, but this game sucks ass.
Oh my god.
We didn't actually say that, but that's basically what we were thinking the whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
Was this a college game?
No, it's high school. It's high school. It's high school.
Okay.
It's the high school that I do my announcing for.
Okay.
So yeah, we are officially done. So I'm done with broadcasting until probably the end of February.
Okay.
Then I got baseball.
There you go.
Yeah. So I'm a little cranky about that.
You're a little why?
Guys, I like doing those games. They're fun.
Oh.
I mean, wait, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's because I can't. Oh, I typed in the wrong waypoint. That would probably help if I put the right waypoint in. All right, Boston. Probably gonna get ILS 22 left. Sure. No, I shouldn't. Noli transition. Hell yeah, let's go. JFun 22 left.
Wait, you're flying into Boston. I'm flying into JFK, but I'm not on the network. I'm doing this offline. That's funny. I know.
You need to get over your fear of FNOs.
It's not that. I just hate doing them on the East Coast.
Why?
Because number one, I can't do it. I don't know how to program a hold.
Okay, I've been doing this now for like 3 years, and I've never been put into a hold once.
Well, I'm just afraid I'll be put into a hold, and they're like, "Okay, can you hold at this?" I'm like, "I don't know how to do
like, you can hold my ass.
You can hold my hand."
What are you, Hootie and the Blow? Hold my hand. Are you Hootie and the Blowfish over here? What the shit?
I am Darius Rucker, and my name is Hootie.
I've actually run into him I've seen him several times in Charleston because he's from the.
Of course, I was gonna say.
Yeah, he's from this area.
There.
Yeah, he's from this area. He went to South Carolina, University of South Carolina, so I've seen him several times. But every time I see him, I want to yell "Go Tigers" because he can't stand them. So just tell him to just deal with it. Deal with it. What is this plane thing again? What am I doing again? I don't know what I'm doing. It's been a while. I tell you right now, I have just not wanted to stream at all lately. I mean, literally.
That's just the opposite for me. I got nothing. I'm finding excuses not to stream right now.
I've just been so busy. I mean, I've been busy, yes, but yeah, I've just been like, meh. I don't really care. Yeah.
Right.
Like, I was gonna stream a couple weeks ago, but
well, no wonder nobody's watching your stream, dude. You're staring at the upper panel. Look straight ahead, or look at your airplane.
Bitch, I am doing toggling. I am doing APU. I'm doing important plane shit right here, buddy.
Okay, sorry.
I mean, Relax.
You're just doing plain shit.
Listen, I'm doing pro pilot stuff. You wouldn't know about it. Back off. Listen, this is Delta. We have the most.
Wait. Oh, you're not off the ground yet. Never mind.
No, I'm still sitting in the plane. I'm doing pre-flight.
Okay, never mind.
I'm gonna need you to enhance your comm. I haven't been on here in a while. I'm gonna need you to just back the fuck up and just relax, calm down a little bit, take a drink, and just relax. That's what I'm gonna need you to do.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm gonna need you to do that. All right, can we do that for a little bit? Can we do that? That'd be fantastic. Okay, great.
Who are you? What? Hold on. Let me see here. Who are we today?
My usual 1206, but we're Delta 1206.
Delta 1206. Okay. Minneapolis to Boston, is it?
Yeah, why not? We're doing a little bit of a longer one than I usually do. Oh, I should probably tune to the right frequency.
That would help.
Well, it's not like I need anything right now. It says contact ground 0.9er for push. So let's go ahead and listen to the
Dude, last night, oh my God, I was watching Derek, Papa Hood, on Derek Hood.
Who?
He's ground point niner basically.
Okay,
he shares ground point niner.
Thank you. That's what I needed. That's what I needed to hear. Thank you.
Okay. So anyway, he had me rolling last night. His boys had me rolling. I was gonna fly out of Duluth and fly to Cleveland, but his boys were just he and his boys they was just, oh my God. I'm not gonna say who they made fun of, but they blatantly made fun of somebody on stream, and I was just like, yep, he's right. You were watching that last night, folks? Yep, Derek or Papa Hood or Ground Point Niner blatantly made fun of somebody on stream last night, and I'm surprised he hasn't been banned for using the word he used. But anyway.
Welcome to Delta 1206, the most Wi-Fi equipped planes in the fleet.
There you go.
Buttons, switches, toggles, thingies. I guess we should give the people air.
No, they don't need to breathe. Air is overrated.
Tell them to shut the hell up.
Air is overrated.
Alright, 121.9er. Ground. We're Charlie 1 with Romeo Ray taxi 308. That's what we're going to be. There's actually not as much traffic here right now as I thought there would be.
Yes, everybody's leaving from other more important airports. Minneapolis is like just a flyover airport.
Well, a lot of the people are going from Detroit to here. So.
7498, hello.
Oh.
How long are you going to be, sir? No rush. Just going to get set up my schedule. Yeah, sure. United 7498, we're just about to call you. Got to see around Burway Station. United 2498, let's do Charlie.
Where am I? I
don't know where you are. That is a slight problem.
Actually,
honestly, I'm just
right
north Charleston right now.
Nice. Charleston, West Virginia, or Charleston, South Carolina?
South Carolina.
3367 United. We'll be exiting the ramp once the United exits. You're clear to enter the ramp.
After United to the ramp.
I'm making a right turn. I'm making a right turn.
Minneapolis.
Oh, I know that guy's voice.
7.
It's the guy who talks really kind of slow.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? That guy knows a lot of shit, though. I'll give him credit.
Yeah, he does. He does. I'll give him credit.
Right
He
on
does.
Charlie, hold short, runway 12 right.
And they know him they know who he is, and they treat him well. So
Yes.
I can't.
Can you read that back to me? I couldn't catch it.
I mean, if
Yeah, 7. Taxi runway 30 right via Whiskey 6. Left on Whiskey, right on Charlie, hold short, runway 12 right.
So guess what I did the other day?
What'd you do?
I walloped the entire Arctec in Minnesota, Miami.
Nice.
So, Whiskey
Because I logged on, and as soon as I logged on, domino effect. Every single one of those fuckers logged
holding
off.
short
Nice.
1, 2.
So I walloped them. Supervisor came in. Honestly, the supervisor must have been a Miami fan because one center came
1, 2
online.
right.
And I said, this is a joke. This whole Artec is a joke. I was a member of the Miami Artec. All they do is they when they get a complaint or if they get some kind of argument, they laugh at it. They don't do anything about it.
My apologies. Make that first right turn, left turn Charlie, and then Alpha, right turn Alpha across 92.
Who made the complaint? and then they just
Alright,
go
first
on
right
their
turn
way.
Charlie off
I
the
said,
crest,
this
2 Alpha
whole
Brickyard,
this whole architect
4078.
is a joke. It should be
That's
revamped
what I'm
completely.
saying.
If it isn't,
Every air
I don't
facing head of
know.
you,
Then
no
you're all,
factor.
this architect is useless, and I log
I'm
off.
gonna need you to speed this story up.
I did. I'm done.
That's 24 with Quebec, ready stack.
I'm done. I did. That's what I did. I told him, yeah.
You need Minneapolis
And
ground.
then
This
as
is
soon as
Delta
I log off,
1206 with
Miami
Romeo
Center
at
log
Charlie
off,
1,
so
ready for push.
They were trying to, yeah, it was just
1206
stupid.
Romeo, push start.
Miami Center's a joke.
Start approved for 1206. Thank you.
Delta 324 with Quebec, ready to taxi.
And I could tell the supervisor that came online that took the ball up.
Minneapolis ground, ready for
Wasn't
taxi.
having it because he's
United
because he was like,
9903.
Just because the architect logged off
Delta
doesn't mean
calling
it
for
doesn't
taxi, what's
constitute
your
Delta 324.
the fence. He said, yeah. But it was a fully
United
staffed airport.
Niner
I
Niner
logged
03,
on, got
ready for
clearance, and they
taxi.
all logged off. Answer me that question.
90903, taxi
Well,
130
they
left
might have had to do
by,
something, and I'm
Alpha.
like, no. And then, no, I said, no, that's not it.
Roger,
That's not it at all.
taxi to 30
I said,
left
you need to
via
take
Alpha.
action, or else.
United
I
99
said,
Niner
well, I
03.
didn't say or
Delta
else. I said,
324,
you just
taxi
need to take
130
action.
right by Alpha.
Well, there's
right
nothing
on
wrong with them
Charlie,
logging off. Maybe
right
they
on
had,
Papa.
maybe
Their time. I showed him. I took a
Southwest
screenshot
269, ready to taxi.
of when everybody was online. I took separate screenshots. One guy
Delta
was only on
324,
for
runway
45 minutes and logged off. and I logged
30
off.
right, Alpha, right on Charlie, and right on Papa.
Brakes released.
Southwest 269, taxi runway 17 by Alpha, crossway 22 on Alpha.
I'm about to push.
United 2498. Did I give you right Alpha?
Got us right Alpha. Do you want to show the 22 and United 2498?
Nope, click crossway 22.
They're cross 22, United 2498.
Hopefully I don't mess this up.
Brickyard 4788, you're going to be following that United.
Famous last word.
All United,
pushback
you Brickyard
crew.
4788.
Pushback is always approved,
My
sir.
mark to cut you off. Taxi runway 17 by Alpha.
Like I said, there's not a lot of traffic here right now, which is kind of nice.
Left, or Whiskey 10.
Yeah.
Hold short
Sexy
runway
plane.
12.
What is it? Is it a 738?
9. It's the 900 ER.
Oh. What sim are you on?
Huh?
What sim is that?
It's Microsoft.
Oh, never mind. I knew it. No, I had to think about it.
Sorry. Wait, what was it?
The graphics are immaculate. There's got to be makers now.
It's been a minute since I've done this.
Southwest
It's probably been 3 weeks
269,
at least.
taxi Alpha, cross runway
Yeah.
22. 1A to taxiway Whiskey 10, hold short at runway 17.
So if I went out,
Hold short, one straight.
outside my house, my apartment, went down
Hold
the
short,
block,
one,
there'd be
two,
a
right.
thing called the Christmas City or the North Parade going on 1 block down from me. I hate that thing. Absolutely hate it. Because one of the TV stations here, North Atlanta News Center, or also AKA NBC.
Much like, John. Appreciate it.
Oh, I see what you're doing. You're simulcasting, aren't
Oh
you?
yeah, since you can now.
I can't do it. My computer won't let me.
That's why you got to do what I do.
99903.
What do you do?
I pawn it off to the other computer.
United
There
9903.
you go.
Hold position.
Yeah, if I had 2 computers.
Holding
it'd be
position.
Delta 324, if you can make that left turn in front of the United and just go around his right wing.
All right, copy that, 324.
United 2498, contact tower 1267.
1267, United 2498.
Republic 4788, same for you, contact tower 1267.
46-7, Brickyard 4788.
I think I'm good to go. I hope so. Round Delta 1206, ready taxi 30 right.
Delta 1206, taxi 30 right via Papa.
30 right via Papa, Delta 1206. It's so
Probably the
easy.
easiest
Just,
taxi instruction I give all night.
we aim to please, sir.
I appreciate it.
Guy goes, runway 30 right via Papa. And I was like, yeah. He's like, that's probably the easiest taxi clearance I've given all night. And I said, we aim to please, sir.
And United 9903, once the Delta passes, you can continue ahead on Alpha.
I mean, I picked this side for a reason, so.
Roger, when Delta passes, continue on Alpha 99903.
on what is this thing called? OBS.
Wait, what's going on? What are you saying?
OBS. I don't know.
And any aircraft on frequency.
You're probably going to have to use Streamlabs OBS to do that. I don't know if regular OBS can do multi-stream. It probably can, but I don't know.
2272, that's the Sierra, ready for push.
2270, thanks for Sierra push approved.
Minneapolis Grand Blue 7, we're on the other side.
Watch these streams anymore.
Blue 7, Minneapolis Ground, welcome back. Taxi straight ahead on Charlie, right on Papa.
Spine novels fly a plane, but that's.
I should probably turn my flight directors on.
Charlie, right on Papa, thank you.
Usually.
Yeah.
Okay, towers 26-7.
2272, if you could remain clear of Papa, that'd be stellar.
We will remain clear of Papa, United 2272.
26-7, and departure is 124.7. What's this plane thingy again?
United 9903, contact tower 1267.
I don't know.
Was that for me? I don't know if that was for me. I hope it was.
United 9903, contact tower 1267. Delta 1206, contact tower 123.95.
2395 for 1206. Have a good rest of your night.
You too, sir.
2395. So it was a different frequency. They must have two different towers up.
Southwest 269, be advised you're on Bravo, and now you're turning.
Yeah, man, that's my mistake. Southwest 269, turning on Alpha to continue Alpha and then Alpha Bravo. Alpha is, sorry.
Alright, Delta 324, continue Alpha, right on Charlie, right on Papa.
Alpha, right on Charlie, right on Papa, Delta 324.
United 9903, you with me yet?
So 124.7 is our next frequency. 24.7. Oh my god, somebody just literally planted it.
I saw that.
Holy
Looking
crap.
Right now. Boom.
And Minneapolis Tower, Delta 1206, holding short 30 right at Papa 1.
Delta 1206, Minneapolis Tower, good evening. Runway 30 right, line up on 8.
Wait, 30 right, Delta 1206. He must be in a lineup. That looks like that guy is really short.
1035, welcome Minneapolis.
That guy looks like a very short final.
1.9, a great day.
Right?
Literally,
there's like, I don't even have mods in my channel. There's nobody watching it.
1035, traffic will depart prior to your arrival.
I'm just going to end my stream.
Roger, we'll keep an eye out for the traffic sign 2555.
Blue 7,
Okay.
we're holding short
Actually, I think I'm gonna be okay.
right.
Blue 7, Minneapolis Tower, good evening. Roger. Delta 1206, wind 22006, fly runway heading. Runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, 30 right, Delta 1206.
Airspeed's alive. knots.
Cross check.
Canadian.
Hey, Canadian, what's going on, dude? I'm a 7-hour drive from you right now. I have to get on my truck simulator and do that. Hope you're doing well, sir. Long time no see.
He must be in Winnipeg.
I think he is.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
Because if he's in Winnipeg, you're... that boy's in Winnipeg, yeah, he ain't that far from me.
I hope I turn my landing lights on.
Yes, Winnipeg, nice.
Blue 7, wind 2006, fly runway heading, runway cancel takeoff clearance, standby.
Cancel, Blue 7.
Delta 1206, turn right heading 360, contact departure 124.7, great day.
Right, 360, 24.7 for 1206. Have a good rest of your night. Evening departure, Delta 1206, 3,200 for 7, turning right, 360.
Delta 1206, Minneapolis departure, radar contact. Have maintained 17,000, proceed direct Dwight.
17,000 direct Dwight for Delta 1206. Oh, let's see here. Yes, Winnipeg. How was Boston, buddy? Boston was fantastic. We had a blast.
Wait. You said 17,000. You're at 162. You're over there for 162.
Hold on. Enhance your comm. There we go.
Sorry, just reminding you.
I was gonna get it. But thank you. Yeah, last time I talked to you, you were going to Boston for a week vacation. We went there we went to Atlanta for a day, and then we went to Boston for 3 days. It was a blast. We had a lot of fun. It was a great time. I would love to do that again, but this is the time of the year where I can't do anything like that because we're getting ready to get into peak season. So I'm not going to be doing any traveling for a while, unfortunately. But that's just this time of the year. It happens. So no, we had a great time though. I had an absolute blast. I really do enjoy Boston. It's a cool city. I don't know if I'd want to be there in the wintertime, but I really did enjoy it. We had a great time. We had a great vacation. Since then, we went to Raleigh for a few days, and now pretty much my traveling is done for a while. I won't be traveling until probably May. I think May is when we're going to do our...
departure, good evening, 1506, 5,000, flying heading 170.
We're going to be doing our trip to Seattle.
Climb and maintain 7,000.
Aaron the pilot, how you doing?
1506.
Delta 1206, contact Minneapolis Center, 125.3.
25-3 for Delta 1206. Have a good rest of your night. 25-3.
Minneapolis altimeter 3000.
Oh, this guy's a good controller.
Delta 330 low transition. Delta 23.
Delta 2030 maintain 300 knots or greater till Huggy, then published speeds.
Huggy.
300 knots greater till Huggy, then published speeds. Delta 2030.
Center Delta 1206, 9,200 for 17,000.
Now, sorry, Delta 1206.
A-firm 1206, 9.6 for 17.
Delta 1206, Minneapolis Center, climb and maintain flight level 350.
350 for 1206, appreciate it. All right, clear to do our altitude, and pretty much she's going to leave us alone for a while. What is hitting my foot?
A cat?
I don't think so. It's a little screw that fell off of my little radio stand panel here. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you, Red Wild Gaming has joined us.
Let's see here.
Good evening.
Oh, what's up?
This is my buddy Mike. He was over in my Discord. I probably left him and didn't even know it, but
Nah, I joined after you left.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I'm going to be doing some logging in Washington. Canadian says, dude, that's all. Yeah, you bought a new saw for that, dude. Yeah, it's because you're the lumberjack of the whole stream and everything. Aaron Pilot, not the best, to be honest, from England, so I want to go to sleep, but I can't. My nose is likely blocked and it's horrible. Yeah, I mean, we're in that time of the year over here where, start getting sick like that, too. That's not fun.
Nice beaver.
Oh, boy.
Thank you.
There it is. Duluth coming in with a nice beaver. I'm doing all right, Aaron. I can't complain. I mean, it's been a while since I've streamed. My streaming is probably going to be here and far between, especially if I get this new position at the company I work for. I'm going to be getting to bed earlier because I have to get up earlier, even earlier than I get up now. I might actually finally be a ramp agent.
By the way.
Thank you for the follow, sir, by the way. Mike, appreciate it.
I found somebody who might want to, who doesn't. It's not a might. He wants to play airport sim with us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his name is Devin Mo. He's one of my moderators and a friend of the channel over on my side.
Nice. I haven't messed with that game since that night I was streaming it.
You want to keep up 300 knots until which waypoint again?
Delta 2030, 300 knots or greater, so huggy than the published airspeed.
Oh, is he? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Roger, thanks.
Couldn't tell you.
Cargo Lux 16, descend via Killer 3, arrival runway 30 left, transition, Minneapolis altimeter 3000.
Web gear move to Chilliwack, Bristol. Yeah, I'm in Charleston. Bristol, Columbia.
Wrong future left, Cargo 16.
Delta 2697, descend via
appreciate the
Muscle 3,
follow
arrival
on,
runway 30 right, transition, Minneapolis altimeter
okay.
29, or correction,
Is that
3000.
oh, correction. Twitch. Aaron the pilot. Appreciate the follow on Twitch. Thank you, sir. I'm multi-streaming, so I'm trying to make sure the updates are like on the correct platform.
Boeing 10, heavy contact, Chicago Center 133.3.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on Twitch, just looking through Microsoft flights and category. God, I can't talk.
3 arrival, runway 30 right, transition, Minneapolis altimeter
English.exe is not working for me tonight.
Descend by the Muscle 3, arrival 30 right, transition 3000, heading get 3905.
Uh-oh. Did somebody just get the... Hope that wasn't me.
No, that was totally me.
Okay,
Your
cool.
English.exe is not working.
Okay, gotcha. Because first I was going into vPilot and I was clicking a setting and it was right at the moment you did that. I was like, wait, what? Qua? That got me pretty good. I was like, that got me.
Wait till he plays another one. He's got another one he plays. Gets me all the time.
Dude, I haven't had somebody get me like that. So like, I was flipping one time to an outside view, and somebody decided to play like a fire alarm, like from the plane, and it wasn't in mine. Just somebody just did the regular sound effect. So I went back like looking around, freaking out, like what's going on? I'm looking, and all of a sudden I just hear somebody go, "Who's random fire alarm?" And I was just like, "Holy shit!" That totally scared the shit out of me.
He's got one.
I've got a whole bunch, honestly, that I've got in my back pocket, which I'd be more than happy to share at some point.
One Lima Golf, contact Chicago Center 133.3.
See, if you hadn't just said that, I would have probably looked around like, what the fuck just happened?
Exactly. I mean, I've got a whole lot more in my back pocket. Don't worry about that.
Well, he's got one that gets me all the time. I ain't
You're back now, Canadian. Yes, Chilliwack, British Columbia. That is an interesting one. Yeah, I was flying the PMDG739 the other day, and I just randomly crashed. It was annoying. I've been lucky. Knock on wood. I've been lucky with Microsoft flights. I don't get crashes very often. Now, an X-plane every now and then I'll get them, but I haven't got one in a while on Microsoft. So let's hope that doesn't happen tonight. So my next adventure, and if I probably need to try to do this weekend. I'm one of the idiots who pre-ordered the TDFI MD-11.
Good night.
So I have it, but I have not flown it yet because I've seen by several other streamers that there's several issues with that plane.
Cargo Lux 16, you can resume published speed.
That TDFI plane, I'm not going to say how I know this, that plane will never be released.
Okay, now let's do that. Cargo Lux 16.
Man, I'm sorry, Cargo Lux 16, I didn't realize you're on the non-RNAV arrival. Are you able to Killer 3 arrival?
Opposite, based on my
yeah, I got a friend of mine who's a tester for it, and he says the version they has right now, which is not released, he says it is it's very good.
30 left.
Okay.
So hopefully, if it's as good as the Rotate, I'll be perfectly happy, because I do like the Rotate MD-11.
From what I understand, they are getting it. They're still working
Cargo
to get it as good
and I
as
sent that all via
Rotate,
text.
and they plans to make it better than Rotate.
Okay, good. That's fine. We like competition. We like things that get better. That's fine. Now,
Yeah,
if we can just get a 777, a 76, and a 75, and we're going to be really happy.
Okay,
Well,
we are descending.
7.
Cargo Lux 16, descend via the Killer
now,
3 arrival. Comply with those restrictions for runway 30 left.
What you're going to have, well, actually,
Okay,
75 and
Tequila,
76,
descend by
the
Kilo
best
3
quote-unquote
arrival,
that you're
runway 30 left.
presently going to have will be the Captain Sim.
Cargo Lux 16
that's
affirmed
nice.
and cleared direct Killer at this time.
I know you're going to say that.
Yeah.
Okay,
I have the 75 Captain 3 and the 76 Captain 2 for P3D. I'm a P3D pilot.
Okay.
I know that sucks. Ooh.
No. I'm not gonna. No, you fly what you want to fly. I'm not gonna like judge you just because you fly that sim. Plus, you've probably spent a lot of money on it.
More than I care to admit.
Yes, that's like me with X-plane.
Probably about $3,000.
Southwest
Yeah,
1105 Minneapolis Center, Roger.
Or something stupid like that too.
Yeah, so I can say that the 7.5 Captain 3, the 7.6 Captain 2 are solid.
Okay.
Are they? No, herein lies the issue. With PMDG, with FS Labs, with Phoenix, with Aerosoft, those are all...
Got a 1206, contact Minneapolis Center 132.42, good night.
And with...
3242 for 1206, have a good rest of your night.
Simulated INS.
I like the flight factor, which, I mean, that's just me because I came up on X-Plane and those are some of my favorite planes to fly. But I mean, I'm hopeful eventually we'll get a decent one here. So, but we'll see.
I cannot speak for X-Plane just because I have no experience with it.
Minneapolis Center,
I can tell you that
230 for 350.
With the Captain Sim,
Delta 1206, Minneapolis Center, good evening.
Ones that are the ones I was just talking about.
Delta 1746, contact Minneapolis Center 125.3.
They are definitely not academic
25 for Delta 1746, good night.
They are flirting the study level line.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'd call them study level, but they are definitely a level of advanced that is just shy.
Canadian Express 219, same Mach number.
PMDG sets, and we all know that they set
We're Cruise MT at Mach 8.
You're a pilot. Sometimes says yes, it freezes, and then I cross my fingers and hope it doesn't crash. Yeah, I'm sometimes like that to X-Plane. Sorry to cut you off. I just wanted to read that real quick.
No, you're good. You're good. I would even honestly throw Leonardo up in the study level category.
Delta 2301 increase to Mach .79
at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Mach .79 Delta 2301.
Man, I want to fly that again. I have it. Okay, ready for throwback. I have it for FSX.
Delta 2914 Minneapolis Center. Good evening.
Good evening.
I never got it for P3D.
That is approved. Just call me to get back. Roger.
Hey, gentlemen.
Correction, Lufthansa 420 heavy contact Chicago Center 126.12. Good night.
Are you rolling out, Duluth?
He just needed to grab a drink.
Oh, okay, I got you. Roger that. All right, that's cool.
Yeah. While he's doing that, I am actually going to go ahead and see if this worked, which, yes, it did. Okay.
This thing is not... I'll tell you right now, I love the PMDG 7.3, but the tab that just got released, not much of a fan.
You know, I'm hearing
it's okay.
Mixed reviews on it. From what I can understand, it sounds like it was a little overhyped.
I think it was too, because it feels like it's overhyped, and for what came out, it feels like it's rushed, but it shouldn't be because it took how long for it to be released. But then again, I fly the Phoenix A310 or A320 a fair amount, and that tablet is fantastic. So if you're trying to compare those two, the Phoenix is going to win that by far. Now, do I think it's horrible? I don't think it's terrible, but I just like, meh, it's okay. I mean, it gives me what I need with SimBrief. That's really all I need. I don't really need the maps because I'm an idiot. I've got my iPad running 4Flight, so it's not like I need charts and stuff.
Right.
On my sim if I don't want to use them.
Heading 320.
I would love to be.
How much is 4Flight?
I want to say it's like $120 a year. It's
I wish I was financially stable enough to be able to do that.
I'm financially stupid, so that's just what I am. But I mean,
well,
but the problem is I have Navigraph too, which is like I don't need both, but I like having both. But I mean, it's just to each his own. I mean, I've got some extra money to spend on stuff like that, and I do. So okay. I mean, it's nice having it right here that I can touch the mess with the screen. And if I actually get back to real world flying, at least I know how to use 4Flight. I wish I could. The funny thing is, it logs your hours on here, so I can go to my logbook and it's like saying, incomplete logbook. I got to enter information. I would love to actually put in the actual flights and like how many hours you have. Oh, I got 3,000 hours. How? And you're only doing your instrument rating? Well, I'm trying to take my time.
I'm a time builder, so what?
I'm a time. Everyone should get a chainsaw. Every man should have it. Dude, I don't need a chainsaw where I live.
Yeah, Philadelphia 9973, Football 36.
Canadian, we don't all live in the backwoods and we're like lumberjacks like you, sir.
Delta 9973, Minneapolis Center, good evening.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't live in Texas either.
Oh, I definitely don't live in Texas. I'm an East Coast boy.
I'm a Midwestern boy.
I'm from the coast. I can't even try to fake us. I'm like Southern, but I can't, like, I don't have the Southern accent.
I'm from the coast.
I mean, the closest I'm gonna say is y'all. That's it.
Like, oh my god.
What y'all doing? What y'all doing today? What's going on?
Honey, bless your heart.
Dude, that you just basically told me to F myself.
Well, no. that can go one of two ways depending on context.
If you listen to somebody be like, "Oh, bless your heart," you basically just told that person to F off.
You did.
For the most part. For the most part. Because one of my stops a couple years ago, this guy, I don't know why he got testing me about something, and he just said, or no, he said, "Why don't you just have a blessed day?" And I literally said, "I'm Southern enough to know you just told me to piss off."
What do you do?
He just kind of like, all right,
Good night, 452,
fair enough.
contact Minneapolis Center 125.3, good night.
Have a blessed day. When Americans hear me talk, they say you must be from Minnesota. I just laugh. Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I think it's time. I think I might.
I suppose it's better.
Delta 841, Minneapolis Center, good evening. Thank you.
Oh god.
I might need to grab a drink.
Go grab a White Claw or something.
I do no. Come on, White Claw. Do I look like a 23-year-old female? Come on.
No.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god! I gotta have my White Claw.
White Claws are absolutely disgusting. I mean,
there's like one flavor that I think is half decent. Other than that, I've tried some. I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. I'm not a fan.
Delta 2235, Minneapolis Center, good evening.
I can't do it. I mean, honestly, there's just no way that I can do it.
All right,
my go-to seltzer is actually a local brew for me.
Is it La Croix?
LaCroix.
It's La Croix.
Supply 4718.
Don't you feel sophisticated when you say that? I was drinking La Croix. I will now go into a world war and submit and lose.
I suppose that sounds just as bad as saying "how dare"
Oh God!
instead of "chowder."
Say chowder.
Thank you for the reference. Thank you for understanding the reference.
Say chowder. I salute your vigor. John F. Kennedy is my homeboy. I can't really pull off the Boston accent. Oh, hey, wait, is this your car?
Is it your car?
All right, hold on. I'm gonna step away for like 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab a drink, and I'll let Senator know real quick. Senator, this is Delta 1206. Can we step away for about 90 seconds?
Yep, that's just fine. Just call me when you get back.
We'll do 1206. I'll be right back. Hey, listen here, you chatterhead. You calm down. I'm gonna go get a beer.
Hey, grab me a water.
Hey, look at the chair stream. Hi, Chair. How are you? Good to see you.
Getting Express 219, proceed direct to Shea intersection, resume the muscle 3 Bravo.
You know what I just realized I didn't install?
Haven't a clue.
Canadian Express 219.
Oh.
Proceed to Shea interception.
The good news is I already have it downloaded, so I don't have to wait for it to re-download.
Mm-hmm.
All I gotta do is install it.
So, Chair, how are you today? Are you doing fine? Talk into the microphone so we can hear you, Chair. That's wonderful, Chair.
Clipper 441, contact Minneapolis Center 125.3. Have a good night.
Never mind.
125.3 for Clipper 441. Thank you. Have a great weekend.
It's funny you talk about chowder and stuff like that. I actually was in Boston like less than a couple months ago.
Ooh.
I love Boston.
You know,
I love Boston.
You want to talk about a town that actually makes a good chowder? Like, being serious for a minute, a town that can make a good chowder, Boston, right there.
That and lobster rolls.
Yes.
Senator 1206, we're back with you.
Honestly, I would say
Delta 1206.
Boston,
1206.
the whole of New England, specifically coastal New England, but the whole of
Delta
New England
2914 back with you.
can
Delta
really
2914, thank
make
you.
good lobster anything.
True. I was lucky enough to go. So I've been to Boston twice since June. Back in June, my girlfriend and I, we spent a day, 2 days in Provincetown, and then we spent 3 days in the city of Boston. And the food in both areas was just absolutely fantastic. It was crazy in the middle of June. I had to wear a jacket in Provincetown on the Cape because it was like, it's chilly, and I love it.
And Canadian Express 219, flight heading at 265, unable direct shade.
Okay,
like
265, okay,
cold,
thank you.
not hot, but like cool enough that like a light jacket or a hoodie is like
it's heavenly. It's heavenly. It's amazing.
Because like with a hoodie you can stay warm, but if you start to get a little too hot, you can pull it off for a while. You
just roll the sleeve up.
I mean,
just show the forearms. Just roll the sleeve up a little bit if you want, or you can't just you do that. That's fine. I mean, down here in South Carolina, we really have those kind of seasons. We literally the other day we had jackets on, and today it was 80 degrees.
Yeah, South Carolina's interesting because you have hot, warm, and hurricane. Those are your three seasons.
And I'll tell you, heaven forbid we get any type of ice or snow. It shuts down the whole Tri-County area. Forget it. You're not getting anywhere.
Oh, yeah. You remember what happened to Atlanta? What was it, a couple years back?
Yeah, that happened to us, too. We had an ice storm roll through. Now, typically when we get ice, it doesn't stick. It just melts. But it actually stuck overnight for multiple days, which was just treacherous right there. So one of the bridges that we have in the area, the cables developed really thick ice. So the genius logic of South Carolina, we opened the bridge up the next day when it's sunny, thinking it's not going to be a big deal. All of a sudden, you have blocks of icicles of doom taking out people's cars.
2742, flight level 320.
So then what they had to do, they had to shut the bridge down immediately.
Northwest 4742, Minneapolis Center, good evening.
But at the same time, that is hilarious.
And here's another story about it. So we have a Boeing plant. The airport here is an Air Force base / international terminal, and there's a Boeing plant here. They make 787s here.
Delta 456, Minneapolis Center, good evening.
That same storm that I referenced a second ago, it actually shut the airport down for 2 days because the runways froze, and we don't have de-icing equipment here. The airport, the Air Force Base is in charge of the land and the runways. And they were basically like, Boeing was saying something like, hey guys, we really need these runways open. And the Air Force says, you going to get the equipment? I'm just paraphrasing, pretty much that's what was said. You guys are going to get the equipment because we ain't paying for it. The next day, they trucked a bunch of shit in from Charlotte to open the runways. It was hilarious.
Yeah, so Charleston Boeing is kind of an interesting topic when you bring that up because yes, they make the 7.8, but they're also notorious for having very poor build quality out of those 7.8s.
100%.
Like,
and damn it, we're proud of it.
Airlines want to make sure. I mean, Boeing is such a big name. Like, you buy from Boeing, you're getting a high quality product.
Yeah.
Airlines
ain't Boeing, I ain't going.
Airlines were rejecting Charleston-built 787s for a while.
Yeah. I think they've gotten better. I think they've gotten better at that because I've actually not heard about some of that stuff for a while now. I could be wrong. I just know that in the last year or so, they've been rolling out 7.8s quite regularly.
Yeah, I have not heard anything past that because I know the FAA got involved.
Yeah.
And I think the NTSB got involved. Don't hold me on that.
That doesn't sound shocking.
I know once the FAA got involved, the stories of poor build quality dropped significantly. I think you still get one every once in a while, but you get one every once in a while out of Seattle too, or out of Payne or Renton.
Yeah.
You know, so it happens.
It's pretty cool driving by the flight line, seeing all the 7.8s lined up, though. It's really cool to see.
I wish I could say the same about where I'm from, but
where's that?
Well, I'm from. I am of drive time right now at the current time. I'm about an hour 15 from a little town in Illinois called Chicago. I'm not sure if you've heard of it.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me get my phone out. Let me check my maps. Hold on. Wait. Something about a shooting. That sounds about right. Does that sound right? Shooting? Does that sound right?
It happens quite often.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I think I've heard of it. They've got a couple of sports teams around. That's about all I know about Chicago.
Yeah, a couple terrible sports teams and amazing food.
Delta 876.
I did get to fly number 2 in a Pilatus PC-12 from Charleston to Midway a couple years ago, which was a lot of fun.
Nope, you're fine right where you're at, and you're doing just what you're supposed to do, from what I can tell.
Alright, you got really quiet. You got
to the tarmac.
Nope, you guys are all just doing fine, just chugging along here, so we'll quiet.
To make matters even better.
Alright, I figured that the airport between is going to be a crapshoot, but...
Yeah, once you get on frequency with approach, it's going to get a lot louder and noisier.
Great.
And the tower had cleared southwest to go, and he said, we'll wait for the
Hey, Center Delta 2102, 28.5 for 380 Mach 7.
That is, first of all,
Delta 2102,
it's kind of impressive.
Pilot from Southwest. 2, the fact that I was able to hold off of Southwest was awesome. And 3, I mean, just the sheer professionalism, honestly, that comes out.
I'm sorry, say the call thing is last call.
Midway
Yeah.
is
Delta 470 Minneapolis Center, good evening.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Delta Center, good evening, Walker 3250.
Hey, busiest square mile in the world.
It's such a small airport.
Minneapolis Center, good evening.
It was a blast, though. It was fun because my friend, who's he flies Hawkers for the most part, but every now and then he flies a PC-12, and he always tells me if he has an open right seat, he'll ask me to fill it. Because he basically says, you're going to do the radios and I'm going to watch movies. And I'm like, yeah, you're bringing me to work. He goes, absolutely, you're not getting a free ride. It's like, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I don't have a problem with that.
Center 125.3, good night.
I used to machine the actual joysticks for Cirrus aircrafts and on CNCs. I didn't know that, Canadian. I don't remember you mentioning that before.
Apple Center, say again.
Delta 1829.
Delta 1829, go ahead.
Really
on top
cool,
of Green Bay, I see a lot of yellow and green down there. Can you give us a tailwind and get us out of this horrendous
in the
city?
Chicago area? That was a sales location for Cirrus aircraft.
Nice.
I was a ramp rat there, and
ramp rat.
At
Delta 2301, contact Minneapolis Center 125.3, good night.
Wait, was that
125.3, good night, Delta 2301.
Well, what is they at any given time they had at least 4 SR-22s and at least 2 Vision Jets in the hangar. At least.
Delta 2235, that's true. Just call me back.
And I remember the sales guys were kind of laughing.
Canadian Express 219, you can increase back up to Mach .80.
Central Midwest.
We'll back up
They're
to
the only authorized dealer in Central Midwest, I think. They were going through probably 5 or 6 planes a month.
Mm-hmm. Dude, we got a nice little tailwind now. 77 knot tailwind, man. We're getting it. We're like doing 530 over the ground. You said that was a long time ago, Canadian, about 20 years ago, and still machining there. That's pretty neat.
Delta 1959, Minneapolis Center.
Yeah, I got
Delta
1959 tailwind.
Yeah, it looks like you're a little bit off course there. I show you off the arrival. Proceed direct Shea and resume the arrival.
We'll go direct shade. Let's see what's going on here, and I'll call you back.
For an FNO, it's actually this airspace is kind of quiet. Not complaining, because I've had some FNOs that were absolutely insane.
Flight heading of 310 and direct shade when able.
310 direct shade when able, Delta 1959. Yeah,
Unfortunately,
if you can play around with the joystick, with an Airbus joystick.
Delta 2914, thanks.
Skid steer.
Where am I at on this one? Oh, that is a nice little conga line going from Detroit to... I'm, of course, going the opposite way of that. Of course, I'm going to an airport that's not even part of the FNO. I'm like, yeah, let's just go to Boston. Why not? By the way, what is it? December 1st through the 3rd, 60 hours of Vatsim for Boston.
Wow.
I love flying into Boston Center. Those guys are absolutely fantastic. I don't think I've ever had.
Express 219, contact Minneapolis Center 125.3.
Air traffic I've ever had.
125.3.
I have a highlight on my page. It's about 25 minutes long, and so there was was flying into Boston.
Correction, Delta 2608.
Had no idea that it was low IFR, and these controllers absolutely were just manhandling this traffic. I mean, this guy made a wrong turn and almost had a midair with another plane, and it kind of messed everything up. But these guys were such on top of it that he was able to wiggle him back in. He basically had me zigzag through the arrival like 3 times, and then cleared me for the approach. And it was just like, dude, these guys are fantastic. I mean, I've never had a problem going into Boston. Those guys, as long as you're paying attention and you're on your game, they will be on theirs.
Delta 1959, direct shade helps to put the transition in.
You do thousands of parts for Bobcat skid steers now.
For Delta 1959, you can contact the Minneapolis Center now 125.3. Have a good night.
Minneapolis Center 125.5.
25.3.
25.3. 25.3.
25.3.
A guy I know from here did the Perseverance rover on Mars. He machined all the wheels for it. He had to machine 100 wheels, so they picked the best within tolerance of the wheels for that rover. God, they probably went through it with a microscope. He's the head machinist for NASA. He's doing okay. He might be doing okay. He was on the Discovery Channel. That's pretty cool.
That is actually really cool.
That is actually badass. Shit.
Was his name Jamie Heineman or?
Jeez.
Oh boy, I don't know if I want to know.
Jamie Heineman or the other guy?
See, I knew when I started streaming, Duluth's going to come in here with some bullshit.
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 He said, she said. He said, she said, bullshit.
Yeah. It's funny doing that broadcast last week of that football game. Like literally within the first 20 minutes of airtime, we were already down 20-0. I was already thinking, we're fucked. It's like, well, we're gonna be killing some air later on because we're getting killed on the field.
Right.
Oh, I still have my landing lights on.
Whoops.
I just want to make sure everyone could see me. I thought
you see me.
I was through Duluth in December of '93 in a 1978 cab over Kenworth. Canadian hillbilly is my spirit animal.
Oh, we live vicariously through.
I do.
All right.
I love Canadian hillbilly. He's actually been one of my longer time supporters, and every time he comes in the channel, he comes in with the random beaver report.
2241, looks like you're deviating off course. Proceed direct to Shea and resume the muscle 3 arrival.
How the beavers up there in Winnipeg?
Direct to Shea, Sierra Hotel Echo Alpha Yankee.
The Winnipeg. I got my class 1 with air not long before that. That's pretty cool. Actually, you know what, Canadian, I'm probably going to have to...
76, contact Minneapolis Center 125.3.
I'm probably going to be getting a Class A CDL here in the next couple months.
125.3, talk to you later. 876.
And I won't even have to pay for it. It's on the company dime. How about that?
2235, thanks.
Ooh, that's always convenient.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm doing it. Because they're going to pay for it, fuckers. So our ramp agents at FedEx here in Charleston, they are technically also truck drivers. So we have to handle all the aircraft stuff, and then once you get to the station, we got to do all the heavyweight stuff, driving tractors to heavyweight stops. And so yeah, I'm only doing it to the extra bump and pay because it's going to give me about an extra $3 an hour plus, and also the CDL.
I mean, totally worth it.
Cha-ching! The only thing that sucks about it, the downside is, my schedule will change. Right now I'm currently Monday through Friday. I will go to Tuesday through Saturday, and I have to start earlier. Right now I go in at 5 o'clock. I'll have to go in at 4 o'clock. So.
Yeah, I feel ya. I know what that's like.
Eastbound and download it, again, truck it. Oh, dude, who doesn't? Come on. Of course I know that. Smoking the Bandit. Let's go. Break it out, Bandit 1. Break it out, Bandit 1. Is that a Texas bubblegum machine on your back door?
Hey there, Rubber Ducky. This is... Oh, fuck it.
A Texas bubblegum machine? Great movie. Sally Field was an absolute smoke show in that movie.
She's still... Well, isn't she still?
She's still... I mean, for her age, she's still a pretty good-looking woman.
Yeah.
But she was an absolute jaw-dropper. And when did that come out? Was that like 76?
That was... Yeah.
It's in the 70s for sure, but Jackie Gleason was absolutely... That's where you get some bitch from. That's I just literally said that Jackie Gleason was... This some bitch... Great movie. The second one was not... It was okay. I never saw the third one. I was like, I'm not going to waste my time with that.
Did you ever see Cannonball Run?
Yes.
Oh,
yes. Because what's his name could not stop laughing. If you watch the outtakes, Dom DeLuise could not stop laughing. Every time they do a check, he's laughing. Burt Reynolds is like slapping him half the time. He's like, dude, get your shit together.
Shut up.
Yeah, the chicks in the Lamborghini trying to get out of the tickets, like getting the top down, or they're unzipping their top a little bit, and they get the female cop. They're like, oh shit, that didn't work.
This is going to sound really bad, but Jackie Gleason, what was he in, other than Smoking the Bandit?
The Honeymooners, wasn't he?
He was a he was Honeymoon. No, wait, no, that was wait, that was what's his name? Ralph something.
Ralph. But that was the character's name.
Oh yeah, that's right. His name was Ralph. That's right.
Yeah,
yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Thought so.
I feel like there was. I'm trying to remember what else he was in now.
Hold on, I'm trying to bring that up right now. Yeah, I'm looking it up too. Yeah, Honeymooners is by far his best. What he was known for.
To the moon, Alice.
I think didn't he also play? Wasn't he in a pool movie? It was like he was like a pool shark, wasn't it? It was not The Color of Money. It was the one before that. What the hell was the name of that movie?
Mini Center Delta 2203, flight level 344 for flight level 360.
It was like No, not Huss. What the hell was the name of that movie?
Delta 2203, Minneapolis Center. Good evening.
Yep, Center. Good evening.
The Hustler.
The Hustler. That's what. Yeah, that's what it was. Yes, that's what I remember. Also, yeah, my dad loved that movie because my dad was huge into playing pool.
What's the 360
at once?
Yeah, I must be thinking of somebody else then, because
Delta 2102, go ahead.
Hey, can we step away for like 2 minutes?
Delta 2102, that's proof.
That I am thinking of.
Center
Okay.
Delta 404, level at flight level 300.
My late father at one time, now when I was very, very young, I don't remember this, but there was a time period that my dad was between jobs. He supported us by playing pool.
Delta 2202, Minneapolis Center.
That's pressure.
5.3, 125.3.
Yeah, the Hustler.
Speaking of, did you see the
Delta 2202, contact Minneapolis Center 125.3.
Where he got caught up in a pool game and Mr. Judge Banks had to come in and basically he railed the Hustler for whatever money because he was a professional.
Minneapolis Center, very good evening. Delta 2789, passing for 316 for 340.
No.
Delta 2789, Minneapolis Center. Good evening.
It was a 90s show, I guess we're 90s, I don't know.
What was the show again?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, of course I know that show. I thought you said something. You were talking at the same time the controller was, and I thought you said something else.
No, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh yeah, in West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground. Yeah.
But the thing was, on
the playground I spent most of my days.
Got reroute for you, advisory to copy.
There was an episode where.
Delta 2914, you're now clear to Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport via direct Hogs, that's Hotel, Oscar Golf Sierra, and the Bainey free arrival.
Judge Banks had to come out and
direct Hogs, Bainey free arrival,
back plus some
2914.
And I guess, yeah, so.
Oh, you know what? No, I do remember that.
Delta 1829 Minneapolis Center.
At least someone
I do.
does.
I do because he plays
Delta
like really
1829 reroute to
first,
Minneapolis. Advisory to
and
copy.
then pulls.
We
goes,
are ready to
for
copy.
nothing and pulls out.
Delta 1829, you're now cleared to Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport by direct Hogs intersection, Hotel, Oscar, Golf, Sierra, and the Baney 3 arrival.
I cleared Minneapolis, present position, direct Hogs, 1 Biggie, 31829.
And we all look at it like this big old nice pool cue. It's like, okay.
I wish I was as good at pool as my dad was. That did not get passed down to me.
Not a lot did, apparently.
The better stuff did.
I have always been solid at pool, not good enough to hustle.
No.
I'm good at darts.
No, not me.
I'm deadly at darts.
Why do I feel like you could hustle somebody as good as Ted Lasso?
I don't know.
Northwest 159, contact Minneapolis Center
I remember playing my
125.3. We'll
dad
get you over.
one time in 9-ball, and I broke, and I never got back to the table. Like, I didn't make anything on the break, and I was like, all right, whatever. Yeah. 20 minutes later, and like 5 games later, I was like, all right, you can stop kicking my ass now. That'd be great.
Oh, my goodness. God bless that man's heart, right?
Belch like that, I swear I was at work. Guys at work do that all the time. That was a solid burp.
1829, we are direct Hogs.
That's all of this, this beer I got from Virginia, or no, from Tennessee.
I come from Baney.
From Michael Waltrip Brewing Company.
For Hogs transition, 1829.
Oh. That is affirmative for you, Delta 1829. That's right.
It made you proud, Canadian. Thank you. I aim to please, sir. I just try. I wake up, when I wake up and I start streaming, I'm like, I've got to make Canadian Hillbilly happy today. I got to make him proud. Let me just fire down a beer and put about a 9.5 out of 10 on the base of burp level. We used to have this this stoplight back in elementary school. Like if the cafeteria got too loud, it would set off a siren and everyone had to shut up for 5 minutes. And of course, my dumbass, it goes off, so everyone's quiet, and I'm drinking a Pepsi, and I let out one like that, except it was probably magnified by 10. And I actually got a standing O. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. I really worked hard on this. Thank you. I'd like to thank myself and this Pepsi for the carbonation effect and belch that I just released.
You said that was in elementary school? Or
Elementary. No, this is elementary school, yeah. And the teachers are over there looking at me like shaking their head, and I'm just like, sup? You know you like that, too. What's up, Mrs. A? What's going on? The older you got, the appreciation level of that in high school was not there. I was really disappointed.
Stacy's mom has got
it going on. I didn't have any friends of mine. I didn't have any hot moms when I was a friend. I mean, all my friends, they didn't have hot moms, which was a shame. That was really disappointing.
Friends? What are friends?
Yeah.
I have a few. I have a few.
I have one, maybe one.
Your computer doesn't count.
No.
I do have a couple.
Must be 2241 contact to Minneapolis Center on 125.3. Good night.
Although in fairness,
125.3 for
none of them
44,
live near
20,
me.
Well, that
41, have a good
sucks.
night.
See, I've still lived where I grew up, so I still have tons of friends in the area. They all have kids, and they never want to hang out because they have said kids, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a kid myself, so I'm supporting me.
On the farm when I was a kid, we had one of them wind-up air raid sirens on the farm from
World War II.
Damn, oh wow!
Damn, I wish I hadn't taken it when my family sold the farm, dude. You should have taken that and put it on in your vehicle, and just sound that as you're driving down the road. You'd be like a modern Paul Revere.
Oh my god.
My parents got so mad at me when I used to play this art. I mean, depends on what time of the day you did that. Of course, after a while, it'd probably get really annoying.
Dark 30.
And an acquaintance of mine has a Thunderbolt P1000. Or sorry, a T1000 in his backyard.
Delta 9973 call back.
If you know what that sounds like, that is the epitome of pure terror when that goes off.
It's an air raid siren. Those are very loud. I mean, yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not necessarily the volume; it's the noise that it makes.
It's the pitch.
It's the specific, like, melding of the two frequencies that puts out that just reverberates through your entire body and just bubbles.
It hurt my soul. It hurt my soul.
Yeah, realistically.
Oh
my God, it's World War III. It hurts my soul. The Russians are firing.
2742, that's crew. Just call me when you get back.
Very good, thanks.
People who just moved every Wednesday, every the third Wednesday of every month at 1 o'clock. If the storm if it's not storming, they're supposed to test the weather horns.
What are weather horns?
The EAS system, the early alert system, but they.
We don't have shit like that here, man. They don't have weather. We don't get weather sirens. I think I've heard a weather siren once in 42 years here in Charleston.
But somebody once said one time they went off, and I knew what they were, so I ignored them. Right? Somebody went on the Facebook, and they're like, "Oh, are we?" And they said, "Are we getting raided? What's going on? Did Russia finally attack us?"
You should have immediately typed in all caps, "Wolverines!"
Oh my God!
Air Canada 585, Minneapolis Center, good evening.
You missed your chance.
Minneapolis Center, American 5136 Heavy,
American 5136 Heavy, Minneapolis Center, good evening.
It says something similar to that, but it was
funny. You're
That's
back.
great.
And so somebody was like, "That's
welcome back, 1908.
Early warning system." We yes.
Well, how about years ago out in Hawaii? Apparently, they sent an alert to Hawaii. It only was in the state of Hawaii, where they had one of those alerts that go on your phone, and it was like saying incoming nuclear missiles.
Giant 765 Minneapolis Center, good evening.
Oops. Patrick Swayze.
Red Dawn is what the name of that movie.
Yeah, Red Dawn, great movie. The remake sucked though. The remake sucked.
The remake. You know what?
I didn't really like it.
It was better with the North Korea. No, it was better with the Russians than the North Koreans.
Yeah.
It was so much better with the Russians than the North Koreans.
I mean, logistically, the Russians can get here. North Koreans, what are they going to do? Fire themselves over in missiles? That's not. They can't. They can barely attack the freaking DMZ.
Good evening, Delta 2194 checking in for level 290.
Delta 2194 Minneapolis Center, good evening.
Sorry, Rob.
I don't care.
I know it's there for a reason. I know.
Yeah, you want to look it up? Look it up.
Center Delta 470.
Trying to.
Delta 470, go ahead.
I'm gonna step away for about 5 minutes.
Delta 470, that's true. Just call me back.
God, it's been a long time since I've watched Red Dawn. It's been a while.
You need to see that movie
Delta
again.
9872, go ahead.
Oh, so I made a comment to my girlfriend the other day. Said something like, because we're coming up on the 25th anniversary of Saving Private Ryan. And I was like, yeah, I'm surprised it's not coming back out in the theaters for that anniversary. Sure enough, a couple days later, guess what? I get an ad saying it's back in the theaters for 2 days. And I never saw that in the theaters. I was really mad at myself for never seeing that movie in the theater. So yeah, I was like, hell yeah, we're getting tickets to go see that in the theater. Let's go.
Yeah, last call taken, the call sign.
So I can get pissed off at the end of the movie like I did the first time I watched it.
Is that Delta 1712 checking in?
I wish I saw that in the theater. That's a great movie. We're not here to do the right thing. We're here to follow fucking orders.
It was Delta 1712. Delta 1712.
Delta 1712, thanks.
I mean, I'm the kind of guy that will. You know what? I have no shame in saying this. I'm the kind of guy that will actually go out and buy tickets anytime anytime a Studio Ghibli movie is released in theaters or re-released or whatever the case. Anime.
Oh, well, you cut out when you said that, so all I heard was I'll buy tickets for said movie, and I'm like, what?
Yes, sorry, Studio Ghibli.
Gotcha.
Ghibli.
All right.
Yes.
Northwest 470 Minneapolis Center. Good evening, welcome.
You know, the epitome of perfection when it comes to Japanese anime. That's it right there.
Great talk.
Good talk.
Delta 9973, contact Minneapolis Center 125.3. See you.
When Titanic got re-released in the theater this past spring, I took my girlfriend to it, and she said, and I quote, "You only want to say you took another date to see that movie." Because when I was in high school, I saw it 9 times with 9 different dates.
Oh my God.
And she basically said, and I quote, "You only want to say you took a 10th date." And I basically looked her dead in the face and said, "So is that a no?" We went to see the movie.
Delta 841.
She was too young when it was in the theater because she was 9.
PG-13? Was it PG-13?
It is.
2742. Welcome back.
But she was 9 when it came out in the theaters. I was 17.
Wow.
See, that's when our age gap gets weird when we talk about it like that. That's when it gets weird.
Yeah.
Canada 585 requesting a 2 minutes.
A little bit.
Air Canada 585. That's true. Just call me when you get back.
Okay.
Okay, so I am where I need to be.
I saw Oppenheimer. That's the latest, newest movie I saw, which I thought was pretty good, but it should have been about 30 minutes shorter. Canadian says we had World War II vets here that got up and left the theater when it first started. The reporter asked them, "Is everything okay?" They replied, "Yes." That's exactly how it was when they landed on Juno Beach, and 340 dead afterwards. Yeah, I'm sure the PTSD was pretty hard.
Yeah, I was going to say that is definitely a PTSD.
I mean, it's better.
Right
at least they walked out for that reason, and it's not. And they didn't walk out for the reason a lot of vets when they went to go see the Ben Affleck version of Pearl Harbor, they walked out because like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
But then again, Michael Bay said, "I wasn't making a historical film. I was making an action film. It's just based on historical events."
And that's the reason why I'm not crazy about Michael Bay. Don't get me wrong, he's made good movies, but that was a terrible.
Oh, I hated that.
Terrible, historically
I hated that movie.
influenced movie.
I didn't mind the battle scenes in Pearl and the actual scenes of Pearl Harbor, the actual battle scenes. That's fine. But basically, I told somebody, it's like, you took the movie Titanic and you put it with World War II. You put a love story in with World War II. It's like, no, it doesn't work that way. But of course, and you talk about being ashamed of stuff. I went to a 1 a.m. showing of that movie because I was so hyped. I was ready to see it, and I walked out there like, I hate myself because I had to be to work in like 2 hours after that.
My buddy dragged me to Star Wars, one of the Star Wars movies, and I was like, I walked out of that movie. The guy's like, "What's wrong?"
2235, contact Minneapolis Center 125.32.
How long is this movie lasting? He's like 3.5 hours. I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me? 3.5 hours of this garbage?" He's like,
Dude, you didn't walk out because of that. You walked out because of PTSD because you're so old. Lightsabers were actually around back then.
That 585 back.
That was
585.
Because remember the story? It's in a galaxy a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That's you, buddy.
Shut up.
Yeah, once someone locks in on their speed, it's actually not too hard. It's going pretty good.
I am your father.
I saw episode 1 in the theater. I didn't mind it. It was okay.
Working like
I actually saw all 3 episodes.
Right now,
okay, so I'm going to talk about the order of the storyline, not when they came out.
Yeah. Well,
I saw the original Star Wars when they re-released it in the mid 90s, the special edition. That's the only time I've seen the original trilogy. No, I went and saw The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. I did not see Rise of Skywalker, or whatever the hell the last one was called. I waited till it came out because I was like, yeah, I'm not getting bit again. Now,
one that I saw had Jar Jar Binks in it.
That's episode 1.
Okay.
Episode 1 actually has really good, legit lightsaber battle scenes towards the end of the movie. If you take out Jar Jar Binks, it's actually not a terrible movie. Jar Jar Binks makes me want to pull my hair out, though.
Center, Spearwing 683 at 322 for 360.
Wait, which one?
Minneapolis Center, good evening.
I would agree.
Jar Jar Binks was the worst idea. Whoever
Plus 110, good evening. Flight level 280, common flight level 300.
Yeah, he also helped create the Galactic Empire not knowingly. Then we can hate him for that reason too.
Here's
Minneapolis Center, American Niner 723, good evening.
With Star Wars.
Level 300,
did an amazing job with
Mark
New Hope,
798.
Empire, and Return of the Jedi.
American
But he wasn't the
97,
director. He wasn't the director of those movies, which that's what he should not have done in the prequel. He should have not been the director. But go with your said story. Go ahead.
Well, A New Hope was...
So flight 4718, contact Minneapolis Center, 125.3 after night.
Kirshner directed Empire. Richard Marquand
125.3
directed Return, which both of those movies weren't terrible. Or all three of those movies were... All those movies were actually solid.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like about Return was the fucking Ewoks. Let's go.
Northwest 110,
Yeah.
climb to final altitude at flight
I mean, the
level
Battle of
360.
Endor was pretty awesome. The space battle, but yeah, the land battle, I kind of rolled my eyes a little bit at. But Chewbacca just
Northwest
crawling out of an
110,
AT-AT was pretty
so you can climb
was
and maintain
hilarious.
yourself, so that is your
Or an
final.
ATSD.
Roger, climb and maintain flight level 360, Northwest 110.
Oh my god.
Another modern day movie I didn't mind to watch was Behind Enemy Lines when the F-18 Super Hornet got shot down. I like that movie, but at the same time, that's another movie I roll at a few things about. But that is not a terrible movie. Gene Hackman, great actor. That was actually a pretty solid movie.
You know what? I don't like Owen Wilson. I mean, I don't hate him, but I'm not crazy about him. But you know what? Not half bad of a movie.
No, it's not a bad movie.
In fairness, though, I think Gene Hackman and Gabriel Macht really were the ones who supported that movie.
Have you ever seen Crimson Tide?
Oh, that is a solid movie.
If you ask me, she would have bombed Japan. A simple yes. By all means, sir. Drop that fucker twice. That was Servier Serbs, right? Yeah, it was like Serbs, stuff like that.
Radar vectors to Shea and the Muscle 3 arrival.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
7,000.
Great soundtrack. Great soundtrack.
Flight level 260. 1 minutes after departure. Departure frequency will be with me. And your spot code is 4607. And stand by for the reback.
That I get like super emotional at, and I'm pretty sure you can, because of that. I'm pretty sure you can guess which scene I cannot get through.
What, circle jerk?
Wow.
And 921 Bravo Kilo with reback.
I mean, if you want to call it that, yeah.
Is it the scene where the what was it, the younger guy is like standing on his on the death table and he's just like they're trying to get his clot his femoral artery? Is it that scene?
No, it's...
Bravo Kilo tax run 117 and call me holding short.
Taken by the
Somalis. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, yeah. The pilot, the SEAL guys. Or no, were they SEALs? Or were they Rangers?
No,
they were SEAls.
I don't even remember at this point.
I know who you're talking about. Sherrard and Gordon. It was Sherrard and Gordon.
Contact Minneapolis Center 125.3 tonight.
Regardless.
Your cousin-in-law was in Sarajevo. He was in heavy armored division with Leopard tanks. Oh, fuck yeah, let's go. Must be NATO.
Hey, you want to talk about a solid piece of armor? The Leopard is... honestly, I think the Leopard is probably the best thing that's come out of Europe.
Delta 1829 Minneapolis Center.
Leopard 2 reporting.
Prove me wrong. Honestly, prove me wrong.
I don't really have enough knowledge into tanks to know that. I mean, I just bleed the Abrams, but then again, that's just America. Fuck yeah. But no, Leopard. Yeah,
honestly, between the Leopard and the Abrams, as an American, I would even say the Leopard.
Well, I think. Well, it's probably two different things. I mean, Leopard overall probably better, but I think the Abrams would be more maneuverable, would definitely be faster than the Leopard. But that being said, the Leopard looks like an actual solid, piece of armor. So I think armor-wise would probably be... Again, I could be completely wrong about that. Am I wrong? Okay. Abrams is slower? That just seems like... the Leopard looks like a freaking Tiger tank from World War II.
Well, hold on. There's also a difference between Leopard and Leopard 2.
Maybe I'm thinking Leopard 2.
In this instance, I am referring to the Leopard 2.
They all have the same gun. That's not surprising.
Over 921 Bravo Kilo, the wind is 250 at 5, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
The Leopard 2 maxes out at 70 kilometers an hour, or 43. Maximum speed on the Abrams M1A2 is 67 kilometers an hour or 42 miles an hour on the road, and that's governed. So it can actually do more.
Delta 2914, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4.
You just reminded me of something I have, of a meme I have in my memes channel when you said kilometer. And it says Canadians when they see miles per hour instead of syrup per moose.
Syrup.
2914, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4.
Piss off the Canadian.
It's a picture of an angry beaver too, just like chattering his teeth. Syrup per moose. What the hell is a kilometer? Canadian says miles per hour. That's how I roll. Dude, you're a rebel.
The rebel without a cause.
Oh. No, in all seriousness, though, Canada and
921 Bravo Kilo, Roger, radar contact, climb maintain 10,000.
Measurements and units used.
And 1 Bravo Kilo, fly heading at 27 so get you fit into the stream here somehow.
Hold on, I need to see if I'm supposed to switch frequencies.
Say things in metric, but also say things in imperial.
Mike, hang on. My hammer.
That's Center Delta 1206. Do you need us to switch over? I don't know if you forgot about me or not. I might have missed a handoff. That could be me, though. Your grandparents are so angry with the metric system. Gimli Glider, they love the metric system.
Oh God. Hey, you know, props on the pilots for being able to
1206 contact the Toronto Center now 125.77. Have a good flight.
2577 for Delta 1206. Great job tonight. Have a good rest of your night.
See ya.
See ya. All right. Yeah. Sorry about that. I think he was trying to like find me. He was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta send this guy to Toronto." I'm in the Canada.
You're in Canada?
Canada. The Chronicles of Canada. Toronto Center, Delta 1206, 350.
Delta 1206, Toronto Center, hello.
I am radar identified. By the way, I took off out of, Halifax one time, and the guy's like, yes, Delta 1206, radar identified. And I go, what the fuck did he just say to me? Not used to the terminology.
I think that's Canadian for radar contact.
Oh, it is. I didn't expect that because I'd never flown out of. I've never taken off out of Canada before. I was just like, wait, what did he say to me? I was like, okay, cool. I think I got it right. Yeah, ran out of fuel shortly after switching from Imperial to metric. Also, their fuel sensors on the 7.6 of that plane were apparently inoperative in that too. So yeah, the pilot should have probably figured out the error, but it was also like the ground controller or the ground refueler and all. It was just such a chain of events. But yeah, props to the pilot for doing what he did to land that plane safe. I mean, even doing a side slip to slow it down, which is just check this out. I'm just gonna side slip a 7.6, no big deal. Whee!
Going to side slip a 7.6 and belly land it. Going to side slip it with no hydraulics.
Well, the main gear dropped. The nose gear did not, though. It dropped, but it didn't lock. So when they landed, the main gear held, but the nose gear collapsed. So they basically nose dived it in.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
But I mean, that's still it's still badass.
Because they landed at that airport had been converted over to a drag strip.
Mm-hmm.
They basically landed the nose on the center guardrail.
Yeah.
Which that plane actually was fixed and went back into service.
Oh goddamn right! Like yeah, we'll fix this bitch. We gave it enough fuel.
They've got the parts.
So vectors for the island.
We got enough fuel for it. We'll just refuel it. No big deal.
210 to airport.
Imagine driving 70 miles per hour and to see a fighter whiz over your landing with no engines. Yeet!
That would be terrifying.
Yeah, they flew it out of there again. See, that's impressive. They repaired it and then flew it out of that drag strip. Like, all right, what's the amount of runway?
Toronto,
yes.
Ready to descend flight level 240.
Over there.
Well, hey. Empty.
That's true. That's
really,
true. That's
true. Really move.
Oh yeah. When our 7.5 leaves Charleston, after we unload it, we put empty containers back on it and we send it to its next destination. So they can use those containers for the reload. But it's only got like at most 2,000 pounds of freight. That's the empty cans. So a 7.5, even the short, it's got a short takeoff roll, and not only that, it literally takes off at like a 45-degree angle.
Well, yeah, I mean, an empty 7.5, and you guys are dealing with the freighters. You know, an empty 7.5, high-performance takeoff. Those pilots are going to do it every single time.
Oh yeah,
why the hell not?
Whee!
The 7.5 is
it's way overpowered.
It's the most overpowered civil aircraft.
Yeah. Let's put these
civil
giant
commercial.
freaking engines.
Let's say that. It's the most overpowered commercial aircraft. Because the engines are way too big for that plane.
America, let's go.
So, how much runway do we need? Yes.
12 feet. We got this.
Pretty much.
He's like, all right, take off power, V1. Wait, it was only 2 seconds. I know.
I mean, I think that thing only needs a 3,000 or 4,000 foot runway empty.
Something like that, because our short, it might even be that, because our shortest runway in Charleston, that take off out of there a decent amount. It's like 7,000 feet, and they barely use like a third of that. When it's empty, obviously, when it's empty.
Right, so yeah, probably 2,000, 2,500.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Rocket ship.
You know those guys are having fun. So
yeah.
You know they're going balls to the wall.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, do they need to? Absolutely not. Do they want to?
Absolutely yes.
Because why not?
Tower, can we get an unrestricted climb? Isn't that what you were going to do anyway? Yeah, pretty much. Approved.
Oh, fuck.
What?
The Christmas City in the North Parade just is coming down the street. I can hear the drums of the band.
The what?
Bands. Here in Duluth, we have this thing called the Christmas City in the North Parade. It happens every year around this time. Okay. And those motherfuckers are just down the road from me. You can't hear them, but they are jamming out like motherfuckers.
It's a Friday night, man. What else is there to do?
It's a Friday night, yeah. Duluth gets loose.
Duluth gets loose. Ah, yes.
Like that, huh?
You know what?
That's pretty good.
It is a Friday night. I am 2 drinks in right now, and I'm not even feeling it yet. That could be good or bad.
Oh, that's always a great thing. Just remember, a lot of little drinks equals a really big drink.
Air Cat 843.
I have my window open. I can hear the high school band.
I can't wait for it to get cooler here. That's what I want.
The cup that I'm drinking it out of it's actually a acquired cup from a restaurant because I love this brand of cup and it's kind of reminiscent of my childhood. It's a 22-ounce cup, and I'm on my second one right now.
Attaboy.
And they are, I did kind of heavy-handed pours.
Oh my god, I hate this app so much. Canadian just brought in a novel. I have a friend in England, retired RAF, and he was telling me when they first got the F-35 Bravo version, the maintenance crew could not fire it up. And figured out the pilot has to fire it up. It takes a retina scan of your eyeball to unlock the systems for it to fire up. And he told me, good idea if I had to land in if it had to land in enemy territory. That's insane.
That's Lockheed Martin for you. You want to talk about a waste of taxpayer money? There you go, right there, the F-35.
Oh, it's an absolute money pit. Oh my god, it's just.
And what's funny is the money that they've spent on the F-35, not only could they have extended the life on our current fleet of A-10 Warthogs, but they could have also ordered, like, they could have pretty much doubled the fleet.
Speaking of A-10 Warthogs, I actually do have the Thrustmaster HOTAS Warthog edition.
I would love that. I'm not financially stupid enough.
Speaking of that, DCS, I just saw that I have an 11 gig update on DCS. Like,
Yeah, screw that.
They also fired. Oh, say talking about the F-35 Bravo. They also fired 90-degree air-to-air missiles. Yeah, F-22 Raptor does not have that capability. I still like the Raptor better than the F-35 because I think it looks more badass.
Papa Toronto descend at 6,000.
Thrust vectoring nozzles, I think, is
level
so much better.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. What's really interesting with the F-35 is the targeting is not locked to the plane; it's locked to the helmet. So yeah, you can look
That's pretty badass.
lock onto the plane and send it out.
That's pretty badass.
Okay, I'm just crashing down to 6,000. Make sure we cross Canada with 6,000.
I don't know. I still like firing up the F-14 and DCS because, god damn it, Top Gun, let's go.
Tango Charlie Papa, assembly sounding better. It may have been my end because
I love the
I
F-14.
cannot get into DCS.
I do it just more socially and casually. I've got a few friends we'll dogfight every now and then. I'll open a server and we'll dogfight, but I'm not like so hardcore where I'm doing like 3-hour missions and multiple like refueling and this and that. I mean, I want to be a little bit more involved in it and get better at it, but I just don't have the patience.
Frequency, please, for Delta 392 Heavy.
I think my mistake, though, well, first of all, my mistake for DCS was the fact that I got the AV-8B Harrier.
I have it, dude. I have too many modules, and I don't even use half of them. That's a sad thing.
But the other issue that I have with DCS is my computer is not equipped to run it properly. So my sky is completely black.
So
it's just like there's no textures.
When's the last time you actually fired up?
Oh, probably about 6 months ago at this point.
To let you know, they've actually dropped some graphics updates in the last few patches for that sim, and it has improved. I went from doing without change. I have a pretty beefy computer, but I went from like 60 frames to 130 frames.
I will
take a look at it. Yeah.
The issue that I have though, is I run an Intel Arc A770.
152.42. Good evening.
And the Intel drivers
132.42. Thank you so much for the ATC coverage, Canada. See you next time.
Yet.
I gotcha.
Yet. It's getting better. But I will never be able to run X-Men 12 because Intel dropped support for Vulkan.
Gotcha. I have dumped way too much money into this computer. I've had it for 4 years, but I've upgraded it like 3 times.
My computer is just continuing iterations of the original one that I built in 2012.
Oh, wow.
I mean, there's nothing on this computer that's original anymore. Yeah. But every time I upgrade something, it's just a part.
Mm-hmm.
And then just like my entire computer, I actually have the full lineage of what I upgraded when I upgraded, and I can trace this entire computer straight back to my first computer that I ever built.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, first computer I ever built was a little shitty-ass i3.
I didn't build this one. I went ahead and pre-bought it, but I have upgraded the RAM, the graphics card twice, and I've added some storage, hard drive storage with that. Other than that, I pretty much had it pre-built. Now, like I said, I've added onto it in the last 4 years. So I don't plan on changing video cards anytime soon. I've got a 3080 in this thing. I don't really plan on switching cards. If I do, I'm going to upgrade the processor as well. Canadian says, I saw an F-35 against an F-22. The pilot said in video I was fighting... in the video, if he was fighting the real version in real life, it'd be a different outcome. He said, of course, they don't have that in DCS. No, they don't have either. They do have you can download the F-22, but obviously it's not an official, like, mod or anything like that. Without the 90-degree missiles in DCS, in which it has the F-35 in real life. I'm going to next time, I'm going in and next time for video cards.
Up to 340, Delta 2507.
I'd love to get a 4000 series, but I'd have to completely upgrade the processor, the motherboard, and the case because those cards are absolutely massive.
Well, so are the 40 series.
That's what I'm talking about. Is the 4000? Oh yeah,
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the AMD.
No.
4000 series.
No. I don't know much about AMD. You have to remortgage the house for a 4090, probably. You figured that prices would start going down, but they haven't. I mean, of course, the market was so out of whack when I sold my 2060 Super for double what I paid for it, and it was used for a year. That's when the market was completely out of whack. That's when all those miners were buying everything, though.
Well, yeah.
Because I initially upgraded my. I had a 2060 Super. I upgraded to a 3070. I sold that 2060 Super. I bought it for $350. I sold it for $700, and it sold on eBay within 3 minutes.
Aircat 843 Heavy, turn right.
I've been keeping an eye out for a good card. I mean, I'm actually seeing a 3060 TTI 260.
I'm actually about to switch.
See, the problem is I wouldn't even be able to use an 8 gig card.
502, maintaining 51270 with you.
Mechanic 502, Toronto, good evening. Information in Toronto.
I mean, it helps when I stream that I offload the stream onto a laptop, because for a while I used to do everything on one computer, which was... I could do it in X-Plane 11, but in Microsoft it wasn't, it was having issues.
Yeah, like, I mean... Ideally, I would want a 16 gig card, which is going to be way out of reach for me.
I'm trying to think how long have I had this card now. I think I've had this card in here now about close to a year now, I think. Something like that. I don't remember.
Air Canada 502 Toronto.
I will say, I remember when the Titan came out.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I was working at an electronics store at the time, and I had to help manage the
Air Canada 502 affirmative. I see it in your flight plan, so I would expect that that's what you're going to fly.
Dogger, thank you, Canada.
Or no, it wasn't. It was the Titan X, actually, not the Titan. The Titan X, the update to it, because that came out at the same time as the 20s.
At least my case will hold that, no problem, the 4090. Good for you, Canadian. Mine will not. My 3080 barely fits in here now. So if I upgrade, if I'm going to upgrade, it's going to be case, and I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the processor and motherboard.
6 contact Cleveland Center, 125.42.
2542 for 1206. Have a good rest of your night.
Good night.
2542. Cleveland Center. How about that? Cleveland Center, Delta 1206 350.
Delta 1206, Cleveland. Hello.
Hello. You have the Thermal Take View 71. Look it up.
That's actually a slick looking case. That is absolutely stunning looking.
Can confirm that. It is pretty slick.
November 070 Sierra Bravo, Cleveland Center, Columbia maintain 190.
That white one.
That will
That's
be
kind
your
of
final.
badass. Yeah, that's solid. I like that. I wish I could have my computer in the stream with me, but I can't because I just don't have enough room to my left. I'd have to rework a bunch of stuff.
I've had a thermal take in the past, and I will say that they are actually quite nice. I now sport Corsair when it comes to cases, only because I believe Corsair has a little bit better build quality. I don't knock thermal take. I don't knock
2375 Washington's
the
closed.
only ones that I'll knock, honestly, are Leon Lee. Just simply because of the price. And Canadian, yes, I have heard of it because I used to.
No,
work there.
he's talking to me. There was a running joke for a while. I never heard of Micro Center because we don't have one near us. We don't have one near us. The closest one is like Charlotte. So I never heard of it. So
I suppose.
But I was like, I was just like,
I
wait,
used
what
to
is this
work
place we talking about? Like Micro Center? Like you've never heard? I was like, no, what is Micro Center? They're like, it's like Best Buy on steroids. And I'm like, wait, how have I not heard about this? So sure enough, I'm like, holy shit.
To say it's Best Buy on steroids is actually a little bit of an understatement.
I mean, I'm just, that's the closest I could come up with at the time.
It's
Yeah, I know. Every time that comes up, you always talk about that. Bryce, you come in here dropping Micro Center is the greatest. I ain't heard from you in a while. I don't want to hear from you, Bryce. By the way, how's your captaincy going in the ATR? I was going to text you actually this weekend to see how things were going with you and see how your captaincy in the ATR was going. The nice guy 113 is a pilot for Mountain Air Cargo. He flies FedEx feeders from Memphis to Charleston quite a bit. He was a first officer. Now you're a captain. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. That way, when you fly to Charleston and you mess up the taxi, I will be there to yell at you.
Now to 1386, descend and maintain flight level 340.
Actually, by the time you fly into Charleston next time, I might be a ramp agent. I think I'm finally going to get this job. It only took them passing me over 5 times. Fuckers. That's a whole other story that I don't want to get into, but I was just like, you absolute shitbags. I mentioned Bryce and my girlfriend jumps into the stream. Of course so. No, please tell all. There ain't a whole lot to tell, man. Canadian, ain't a whole lot to tell. Thanks, but not for long. Pass my FedEx interview, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in the main line. Wait, are you talking about... Well, no, you can't do jet time yet, so... Good for you, buddy. How's Courtney doing with the 7.5? I was going to text her as well this weekend to see how she's doing in the 7.5. I haven't talked to her in a while. Hope she's doing well. I miss her. She's a really nice person. She also used to bring us donuts every other week, too, which also helps out.
Oh, nice.
There's like this donut joint in Memphis. It was called Gibson's Donuts. So she'd bring like a pack of like... It was like... God, was it 24? Or 20? I don't know. Something insane. But I always made sure I got them first. I was like, she'd always hand them to like, here's the donuts. Like, yeah, I'll put those on the tug away from everybody else so they don't see them because I'm getting the first choice. God damn it.
I was a rampy up in Milwaukee, and honestly, the amount of people who would buy New Glarus beer once they're past security, once they're airside, oh my god. I used to work for Alaska and American.
Nice.
In Milwaukee. Alaska, I swear to God, if we didn't load at least 7 cases of New Glarus for the outbound flight back to Seattle, I swear to God.
Gotta go, Bryce. I'll see you in Charleston soon. Bryce, as always, man, it's always great to hear from you. I hope things are doing well with you and your wife, and I know y'all are expecting a new edition really soon. Can't wait to see you back in Charleston sometime soon. I'm glad I got to catch up with you because, like I said, I was going to text you tomorrow to see how things are going your way, man. Have a good night, man, and as always, feel free to reach out whenever you can. Have a good night, buddy. Sorry, boss.
No, you're good. Yeah, I mean, if we didn't load at least 7 cases on that 175 a day, it was a slow day. Like, we knew that upstairs there was, like, nobody flying out. We actually had a regular. I don't know how loaded he was, because he would come in with no bags and leave on the return the same day. But he would just run inside really quick, buy, like, 8 to 10 cases of New Glarus, gate check it, and then jump back on the plane.
Gotta go right now. I think we're flying Alaska when we go to Seattle next year. I think we're going to fly Alaska.
You know, to 1386 at pilot's discretion, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Good things.
Well, being at Charleston, since we have the Boeing plant, we have a direct flight from Charleston to Seattle every day.
Yeah, that's true.
Boom. Yeah, there you go. The last airline I flew with was Delta, which I've never had a problem with Delta. The time before that, I flew with JetBlue, which I ain't gonna lie, we flew on the A220 going up to Boston. That is a very nice aircraft.
I have flown JetBlue only once, and I think I paid like it was literally an extra $25 to get the bigger seats up front.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God!
You made that much of a difference. You made that much of a difference.
The amount of legroom in the front seats. It was a 320 Fort Lauderdale to Chicago. That was when they were still doing that direct flight.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my God, the amount of legroom up front was like normally, like even with extended legroom, normally like my knees, if I slouch just a little bit, my knees will touch the seat in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
JetBlue, no, I could stand up and completely turn around and not touch either seat.
That's pretty badass.
Like it was amazing. Like I could sit there and just stretch my legs out and not touch a damn thing.
You know, if I actually had the MD-11 working with the TDFI, I probably would have done my FedEx VA flight. I probably would have done a cargo flight to Memphis. That's the only thing I've really missed in Microsoft Flight Sim minus X-Plane, because I built my streaming at first doing a lot of cargo flights, because I like doing cargo flights. It's not just because FedEx, I work for FedEx. I would fly UPS, I'd fly Atlas Air, I'd fly Amazon, I'd fly all kinds of stuff. I just like doing cargo.
16,000 WestJet.
You know, there's one good thing about cargo.
2581 for my Sim Pros, so I'm trying to figure
no matter how bad you land, you're not going to get any bad reviews.
Yeah. Nobody's going to bitch about your
No,
flying.
not at all.
I mean, you might scare the guy directly to your right or left, but yeah, I mean, that's it.
I think if I ever became a pilot, I would probably want to fly cargo. The only thing I wouldn't hate doing cargo is like if you flew for FedEx or UPS, you're going to be flying, in the middle of the night. I mean, they don't really have a lot. They don't have a lot. Oh, they make stupid amount of money. Did you see the story recently about American Airlines trying to lure UPS and FedEx pilots to American? Have you seen this?
No, actually.
American Airlines posted something. They were offering UPS and FedEx pilots, and I don't know the stipulations of the entire deal, a $250,000 signing bonus.
What?
Yes. To leave those cargo places and come fly for American. Now, I don't know what the stipulations are. I don't know if it's like a 5-year, if it's 2-year, 3-year. I don't know. All I know is $250,000 signing bonus.
We're with you at flight level.
That's hard not to take that.
Welcome to the party.
Really hard not to take that.
That's great. $250,000 right there. They said, I think I saw in the article, it said
700 Bravo.
170,000 of it would be on your first check.
Cleveland Center on 135 point.
Imagine the taxes.
Yeah, I was going to say the taxes would be absolutely raping, though, but
yeah. Okay, 170,000 less taxes. You're probably only walking away with.
You're welcome.
110.
I was gonna say probably 110, 120,
yeah, roughly, give or take.
125 at most.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God! Still, that's like. All right, time to go buy a new car.
Yeah, it's a problem I'd love to find out. It's a problem I'd just love to have. We figure it out. Like, I think I'll be okay. I don't know.
The right center 13572. Happens to the best of us.
I mean, I do okay.
American 66
I do okay with money, but
contact
Toronto
on 125.77.
I know
125.77.
United.
American 66 Delta. Have a great night.
United for a while was offering a signing bonus for ramp agents in Chicago. You ready for this? $10,000.
Wow.
But you had to stay employed per your contract that you signed on with.
Mm-hmm.
Delta 1206, contact Boston 134.7. Good night.
Chicago.
34.7 or 1206. Have the rest of your night.
And they were offering this to part-timers and full-timers.
United 1386 descend via the Tribe for arrival. Cleveland is landing.
Wow.
If you were full-time, you had to stay full-time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you owed that money back.
Yeah.
If you wanted to go to a different location, guess what? You're SOL. You owe that money back.
Yeah. That's.
But it was weird because I looked into it
Boston
a
Center,
little bit
Delta
more,
1206 350.
it was not really a true 10,000 sign-on bonus, because it was, you got like $850 a month, which works out to basically you get an extra $10,000 over the course of the year.
Yeah. My signing bonus, yeah, I didn't get anything like that. What's a signing bonus?
I got a signing bonus in my current job.
I've gotten one bonus in the 10 years at FedEx. And it was only because of COVID. They gave us, all full-time employees, they gave them $1,000, one time only. If you were part-time, you got $500.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like, well, go fuck myself. I don't know.
Boston Center, sorry to bother you. Would you please repeat the QNH for American Airlines 9408?
We're just busy in a controller handoff. Standby.
Where are they?
Air Canada 1121 Heavy.
We're in a controller handoff. Can you please stand by?
Controller handoff. So we're going to get a new controller here after we just switched over to Boston Center. Roughly about 30 minutes out, give or take. I got a really good video of an A380 flying pretty much directly over my head in Boston when I was there in June. I put that shit up. Something that large should not fly.
No, the A340 shouldn't fly.
I can't stand the A340.
Air Canada 1121, say request.
I just can't stand that plane. I don't know why. I just can't.
So here's the A340-600. Okay, fine. It's a little long. It's a little stupid looking, but fine.
Heavy at times.
The A340.
1121, Roger. Thanks for the pilot report. Area precipitation just starting north. Your position extending for the next 50, 60 miles northeast. It does drown out a little bit just west of your position. And then,
what pandemic? I worked just like nothing was going on. Everybody was staying home and getting money from government. I said, you idiots do realize you're going to have to pay it back. And sure enough, they do.
American 9408 pilot reported just about 30 miles south of your position. Flight level 320, moderate to severe turbulence on the climb up.
Guys are doing PIREPs over here. How about that shit?
Climb up to 320, American Airlines 9408.
They didn't tell you to climb.
9408 negative. That was not an altitude change. I'm just letting you know that there's turbulence reported by an aircraft flight level 320 about 40 south of your position.
Yeah, appreciate it, American Airlines 9408. Could you please just let us know about the QNH of Boston?
So we do altimeters, not QNHs. Just give me a second. Let me get it for you.
Yeah, we're altimeters, not QNH, buddy.
Boston altimeter 2985.
2985 for American Airlines 9408.
How are you going to fly as an American airliners and you ask what the QNH is in Boston Center? What the hell? Come on, do better.
Virgin 25 Bravo, Boston Center, ident, correction discard, Boston altimeter.
I wonder if I can actually get the ATIS yet for Boston. That's actually a really good idea. Let's see if I can get that up real quick. ATIS, Boston, 35-0. Where's Duluth, man? He, like, vanished.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, hi, Duluth.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm here.
You didn't die.
2985. ILF runway 22 left, approach to you.
25 Bravo, radar contact,
yeah.
22 right.
And show you approximately 50 miles southeast of Prescott, level 400.
In the Boston area and in the vicinity of Logan Airport.
Which is a primary
Boston Center, November 1257 Echo, ready to taxi at Portland.
There's information
Boston Logan Airport ATIS information Juliet. 0154 Zulu. West 2108. Visibility 10. 12,000
Boston is 3130, 11 south, 1000 direct lounge.
22,000 overcast. Temperature 14. 2.11.
And checking in with Boston.
85.
Jet 7130.
Runway 22
Jet
left.
7130, Boston Center, welcome aboard. Climb maintain level
Runway
330.
22 right.
330, Jet
All right,
7130.
we got Juliet in
ground port
Center for
Boston.
flight 3194, flight level 230.
Good block.
Boston Center, Frontier Flight 3194, flight level 230.
Frontier 3194, Boston Center, welcome aboard.
All right, let's see how far until we top a drop. We should be getting pretty close. We're roughly about 100 miles from top of drop.
1257 Echo, runway 18, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 29.
18 via Charlie, cross 29 or 1257 Echo.
Canada 1121, radar contact lost.
Someone just vanished. Bye-bye. Radar contact lost.
Probably someone who was getting fed up with another pilot and said, fuck this shit, I'm out.
It's actually a shorter, with the being his the tailwind. This is definitely a flight's not been nowhere near as long as I thought it was going to be.
Boston Center, Jazz 664 is 8,800, laps to 7.
Lops to 7.
Boston Center, welcome aboard. Climb maintain level 250.
250, Jazz 6.
So what's all y'all's plans for the weekend?
I have to work tomorrow from 10 to 5 working on putting together bicycles.
Lame!
I know. No, it's called money.
Unfortunately, you need a lot of it.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I've got some stuff to do around the house, but I am going to throw up a couple flights tomorrow.
Nice.
And I will stream.
Are you on Twitch as well?
I am.
Yeah, I'll give him a shout out. Hang on.
I think tomorrow I might chain up a couple Qantas flights.
Ooh. Last time I did a flight, I believe I was Qantas. I did, was it Brisbane to Auckland? I think.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that. That kind of Qantas. No. I'm gonna probably chain up a couple 75-50 flights.
Gotcha.
Which, if you know 75-50.
I actually do not know what that is. Please share with the class.
Qantas Flight 7550 is a continuation, or is as a chain, I should say, of Qantas flights. I'm gonna double check because there's radar. It's a 7550.
Boston Center, November 57 Echo, hold short 18.
JFK to Sydney with stops in
57 Echo, Roger. Fly runway heading, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
7550 is
runway
New York
heading,
to
clear for takeoff,
Chicago to
18,
Honolulu to Sydney. So it's a 3-hop to Sydney.
Good God.
And then QFA 7550. 52 is Chicago, LA, Auckland, Sydney.
Delta 592,
Chicago,
contact New York approach 125.32. Good rest of the flight. We'll see you later.
And then 7554 is Chicago to Honolulu to Melbourne.
Delta 592, repeat.
And those flights are
Delta
actually
952,
not flown
contact
Qantas, they're
New
flown
York
by
approach on 125.32. Good day.
Hey, Mad Noob, just got out of there. Was less than fun. We're out of Boston or out of Minneapolis, St. Paul?
Yeah, Boston number 41376 with you descending out of 4300 for 21.
I had no problem getting out of Minneapolis on the
Or
on this part of the
41376 Boston
FNO.
Center, Roger.
Yeah, I'm sure it was pretty much a madhouse. By the time when I took off out of there, it was probably
that is correct. I'm clear for the GPS runway.
only probably about a quarter amount of the people I thought was going to be there, so it really wasn't that bad. I was able to push back without a problem and then take off without a problem too. So yeah, I'm sure everyone was going there.
94808, just to verify, descend via the J Fund arrival and runway. Actually, stem out.
Should be the two twos. Hey, did I tell you in 2014 where I used to ice fish
American 94,
north of Winnipeg, in February of 2014, an object hit the ice. Ice is pretty close to 6 feet thick. When the Canadian military got there, the American military was already there. The natives from the area photographed this object, and they closed the entire reservation off. No one was allowed in or out at the same time. Holy crap.
American 9408.
Mad Noob, on the way to Atlanta. Love going to Atlanta. That's another set of controls. They're usually pretty good, too.
With you at 3,000 direct gales.
November 1257 Echo, Boston Center.
Looks like they're pretty quiet right now. Nothing going on there right now. Surprising.
IDEN 2983157 Echo.
It's actually a decent amount of coverage today.
November 987 Echo Alpha, Boston Center, roger.
Your Delta 1991.
1257 Echo, radar contact, and show you about 2 miles south of the field, 2,300.
What are you flying?
And expect to here shortly.
Roger, 57 Echo.
Someone's flying its Air New Zealand. I like the new scenery for Minneapolis St. Paul. They did a great job with it. It looks really cool. So, Mike, do you have the latest version of P? Do you have? Is it P3D6? Is the newest one? Is that? Am I correct to say?
No, it is V6, and I am actually running V4.
Mm.
And I still have issues with V4 with my graphics card because it does not like to play nice with dynamic lighting.
Oh, I gotcha. It was a pyramid-shaped object. It eventually broke through the ice, but it was only 15 feet deep, pretty shallow. Canadian, you got some X-Files shit going on over there, man? Is that what that was? Landed in MSP, was cleared for takeoff while on a 10-mile final. I mean, they sent me out, like, I got line up and wait, and there was somebody, I think, on a 5-mile final, so I was like, that seems a little tight, but then, like, maybe 10 seconds later, I got cleared for takeoff, so I was like, all right. We're getting them out of here. We're stacking them.
I mean, when I controlled Honolulu, we were, well, in HCF at Maui, we were giving line-up and waits for 5 miles of traffic.
Mm. I'm guessing on it. It looked like 5 miles. I could have been wrong. It might have been further. It might have been shorter. I don't know, but it looked close.
And we've got a request.
They went to everyone's homes and confiscated all photos and cut communications to the
is looking
reserve.
to take the quarry route inbound into the Bravo airspace.
Medflight 1, Roger, Cleveland, Boston's Class Bravo airspace, as requested, maintain VFR at below 2,000, Boston altimeter 2983.
All right, cleared as requested, 2983, maintain VFR at or below 2,000, and sorry, I forgot to mention, cleared into the Bravo,
nice.
Boston Medflight 1.
Medflight 1, just let me know when you're on site as well.
When I'm where? Sorry, Boston Medflight 1?
Once you're on site, wherever you're landing.
Oh, Roger, we're landing at 0 Mike Alpha 1, Mass General, and we'll let you know, Boston Medflight 1.
All right, sounds good. If you want, just let me know, landing assured.
We'll let you know, landing assured, Boston Medflight 1.
That's kind of awesome. Guys are doing medevac flights. That's pretty badass. Holy shit.
Frontier 3194, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 22 left, Boston altimeter 2983.
Send via the Roebuck 3 for 22 left, Frontier Flight 3194. Boston Center, November 987 Echo Alpha. We surpassed scales with the visual for the field for 7 Echo Alpha.
We don't have an ATIS for Boston. I wonder if they're shutting down here in a minute.
Stay by 1 second.
I wonder if they're going to start shutting down. They did. Damn it. So only Boston Ground's available now. Which
7 Echo Alpha,
means...
cleared visual approach, Hyannis Airport.
Boston Ground.
That's all it's, yeah, there's no ATIS anymore, so, which means I'm going to probably have to get a different ATIS here in a minute. So there's no, there was an approach controller, he's offline
Still
now.
lost on runway heading.
Real world ATIS, I can tell you right now, you're looking at 220 at 7.
Yeah. There it is right there. That's the ATIS from ATIS. That's the ATIS I got online.
Prime Minister at the time told Canadian military to let the Americans deal with it. They got out of the ice and hauled it away. I asked if I could land first. I was told negative traffic on final. Had to tell him I know the traffic is me. That's awesome. Oh, that's funny. That's like the time when remember I was going into Newark and they completely forgot about me and I ended up being over Manhattan. I was like, yeah, can we get a turn? He goes, I turned you like 10 minutes ago, and I'm like, yeah, you kind of didn't. Never heard back from him ever again. I was like, I guess I'm just gonna log off and screw it. We're just gonna do it on our own. I was mad. Roughly about 20 miles from
Boston
top of
Center,
drop.
57 active.
Boston Center, I think, is
Yeah, we clock out for the night.
Boston Center is offline now. I guess.
Everybody Unicom.
Wow, Boston Center just went dark, and without a word.
Digital aircraft, Boston Center's back. Just had a blue screen to death, so just give me a second. I got to get reconfigured here.
Hey, just so you know, Center, a bunch of guys just went over to Unicom.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, just for whatever reason, I was making a transmission. I just lost everything, so just be a second. I'll be with y'all.
No worries. I'll go over to Unicom and I'll let him know.
And Center, this is Delta 1206. While you're trying to reconfigure, we're about 10 miles from top of drop on the J-Fund 2.
And was that Frontier?
Negative, Delta 1206.
That's 1206, roger, descend upon discretion, maintain flight level 230 for now.
230 for Delta 1206.
Boston Center, 57 Echo.
Or 57 Echo, Boston Center.
We're still flying runway heading at 3000. Can we get flight following?
Or 57 Echo, I'm sorry, sir. Just lost internet, or not internet, I had a blue screen. Just give me a second here, let me get configured.
All good.
This PA-28 took off from Providence. He's been on runway heading for like 10 minutes.
Transmitting for 7 Echo Alpha. If you're monitoring the frequency 987 Echo Alpha, clear visual approach Hyannis Airport.
That was funny. He's like, yeah,
we cleared for the visual. We went ahead and landed on 15 on Unicom. We saw you weren't transmitting, so we just went pilot discussion.
Center's back now. Here
awesome, appreciate you, sir. Yeah, sorry about that. I lost everything.
No worries, no worries.
And Boston Grounds,
41376, runway 24, clear to land at Montes.
Roger, cleared runway 24. I was just about to let you know we're established on the final, but I hear what you're going through.
Yeah, appreciate you.
All right, we're on descent.
American 9408, you're monitoring the frequency?
Yes, we are still with you on the frequency.
Or 9408, descend and maintain 4000.
Descend and maintain 4000.
I thought about getting into that sim. I really did, like becoming a controller, but I just don't know if I have the time.
Boston, we would need vector to the airport because the flight plan seems to be cut off, even though there is no discontinuity for American Airlines 9408.
American 9408, not a problem. That's usually how the arrival works, is it just throws you on a downwind vector. So just continue present heading vector for the ILS runway 22 left.
Continue heading 9408, American Airlines.
Boston Center,
Stupidly
here, New York Center.
It's what?
The transmission over the, look if I do that.
Stupidly out. outrageous. It's terrible.
Oh yeah.
Hang on 1 second. Now 1257 Echo. Are you okay at 3000? You just want a flight following to have Hotel Victor November, right?
Hey, firm, we can even take direct to Whitney. I just wanted to get out of 3000, maybe closer to our filed of 280.
Okay, 57 Echo, thanks for your patience. Climb me tape level 280 and clear direct New Haven Airport.
Up to 280, clear direct New Haven, 57 Echo. Boston Center, Jazz 664, can we get a step climb at least 290?
Jazz 664, see, didn't I give you the order all the way to your cruise, or would you like a different altitude?
Oh, well, my cruise is 250, so that's why I'm asking for a climb to 290.
Okay, that's Bruce Jazz 664, climb me tape level 290.
290, Jazz 664, thanks.
Apparently Boston Center went dark because he had a blue screen of death.
Oops.
Delta 2123, Roger, runway 22 right, line up and wait.
It happens to the best of us.
Oh yeah.
Right, line up and wait, Delta 2123.
American 9408, plotting 180.
I figured it had to be something like that because this guy just logged on and was only on for like 10 minutes and then everything went dark. So I was like, there's no way he's logging off.
American 9408, 180. Delta 1206, descend via the J Fund to arrival, runway 22 left, Boston altimeter 2983.
2983, 22 left transition, descend by the J Fund 2 for Delta 1206. What's the bottom altitude in this thing? Is it 10,000? I think it's, or is it 6?
Yeah, 7130, leaving the airspace to the east, radar service terminated, trick exchange approved, have a good rest of the flight, we'll see you later.
Actually, I think it's 10,000.
7130, have a good night.
Yeah, 664, leaving the airspace to the east, radar service terminated, trick exchange approved, have a good rest of the flight, we'll see you.
Unicom Jazz 664, good night.
Center United 2291, we switch over to New York Center.
2291, radar service terminated, trick exchange approved, we'll see you.
For New York City, United 2091, bye-bye.
It's 9,000 is the bottom.
Center November 987 Echo Alpha, made it to parking place tonight.
Hey, thanks for putting up with me, have a good rest of the night.
Yeah, no worries, we'll see you.
Have a November Bravo Tango 75 uniform, what's the voice call sign for that again?
Longship.
Longship 75 uniform, leaving the airspace to the northeast, radar service terminated, trick exchange approved, have a great rest of the night, good flight, we'll see you around.
Over to Unicom for Longship 75 uniform, thanks for the service, guys, bye-bye.
See you.
Boston Center, November 4, Alpha Kilo Oscar, flight level 410.
November 4 Alpha Kilo Oscar, Boston Center, welcome aboard. Delta 2123, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff, the wind 2508.
22 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 2120.
Met flight 1, traffic departs off at runway 22 right, it's going to be southeast bound at 737.
Roger, copy, Met flight 1.
They probably put an ATIS back up. They did not. No ATIS. Ground's still online though, how about that? 121.9.
Frontier 3194, expect vector satellite, runway 22 left.
By the way, Canadian said that if he's a betting man, he...
American 9408, turn right, heading 240, join the runway 22 left, localizer.
If I'm a betting man, I bet Boston didn't have a chainsaw. Aw, man.
American 9408, turn right, heading 250, join the runway 22 left, localizer.
Turn right 250, join the localizer of 22 left.
I love
9408.
Canadian, you always crack me up, man. It's awesome.
Boston Center Delta 3379, crossing 15 left on November for 22 right.
110.3.
Delta 5379, runway 22 right, line up away, traffic departs.
22 right, line up away, Delta 5379.
Boston number 41376, we found the pavement. Go ahead and cancel IFR this time.
For 41376, taxi to Park B Alpha, this frequency, cross runway 33 if you need it. And thanks for sticking around. Have a good rest of the night.
Roger, Park B Alpha, cross 33 if you need it. And you too, 41376.
JetBlue 921, Boston Center, Yan.
When I'm in bush, a real bush, it's always good to have a chainsaw for those nasty beavers. Canadian, you never cease to disappoint, sir.
Boston Center, Delta 2123, 3,000 for 5,000.
Delta 2123, Boston
Duluth,
Center.
did you ever land? Or are you still doing your flight?
5,000 for now, working on
landed.
Maintain 5,000, Delta
I made some French fries, but I landed.
It sounds like an appropriate thing to do when land. I'm like, fuck it, making some French fries.
Well, I landed into the gate, shut down, and recorded it on my A cars.
Food.
I am actually figuring out food right now, which is going to be me running to Culver's.
There you go.
I've never had Culver's. We actually just got one of those not that long ago. It's like we haven't had one of those around here. Now we do.
So I'm gonna.
Virgin 25 Bravo, descendant pilot discretion, cross Charlie. That's Calverton VR. How to maintain 12,250 knots. And stand by for the Kennedy altimeter.
It's healthier than their fish. It's healthier than their salad.
Virgin 25 Bravo, read back correct. The Kennedy altimeter 298 tree as well.
Get yourself a concrete mixer.
Oh God, yeah.
JetBlue 9021 Boston Center, g'day. Current altitude is, we're passing 22,000 to 19,000 direct Delta Papa Kilo.
On the flavor of the day, because I can
JetBlue 921 Boston Center, welcome aboard.
Canadian says he had Taco Bell earlier tonight. The porcelain's gonna get a workout later. Yeah, that's what you're gonna.
Frontier
that thing's gonna die.
3194 to maintain 5,000 traffic. 10 o'clock, 15 miles northeastbound at 5,000, climbing 14,000 northbound.
Should maintain 5,000, and we'll keep an eye on the traffic. Frontier flight 3194.
I like Taco Bell. Taco Bell doesn't like me.
Center Boston, flight 1, we're on the deck.
Taco Bell, I don't have a problem with Taco Bell. It doesn't hurt me that much. Lucky me.
Return left, 22 left approach, American 9408.
That's a 5379, runway 22 right, cliff takeoff.
We're inside 10 minutes, which is nice. Well, it might be a little longer than that, because it's just saying we're 10 minutes from the airport.
Center Boston, Met Flight 1, we're on the deck. Met Flight 1, thanks, sir.
We're making a right downwind for 22 left.
Over to Unicom, Met Flight 1,
Yes.
I just want to plan the time on the food. Or it's not just for me, it's for both of us. Do it for you for that time.
Boston Center, November 1257 Echo. Is it alright if we step away for about 5 minutes?
1257 Echo, approved. Let me know when you're back.
Will do, 57 Echo.
JetBlue 921, descendant pilot's discretion, cross Madison Vior, Mike Alpha Delta at a maintain 11,000, and the Bradley altimeter 2985.
What do you call Mennonite hooker? What do you call Mennonite hooker? What do you call it?
2985.
Oh God, here we go.
I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong.
No, you're right. That's Mennonite. Yeah.
Okay.
Cross Mad, descend 11,000, altimeter 2985, JetBlue 921.
Wow.
That's on par. That's on par with Canadian.
You know what? That just reminds me of the Dex
2123, when able squawk 7350, I didn't give you a new code here.
No, from
7350.
from Letterkenny.
Delta 5379, Boston Center, radar contact, say altitude.
Which
Passing 2600, Delta 5379.
it's such
Delta
a
5379, altitude checks, climb and maintain 14,000.
so fucking
Climb and
good.
maintain 14,000, Delta 5379.
Delta 5379, when do you get a chance, squawk
Pitter pat.
3461, 3461.
3461 in the box, Delta 5379.
American 9408, runway 22 left, clear to land, wind 2007.
American Airline 9408, clear to land.
Delta 1206, expect the ILS 22 left approach.
Expecting ILS 22 left for Delta 1206. That's exactly what I was hoping for.
Frontier 3194, when able, squawk 5334.
Squawk 5334, Frontier Flight 3194.
Tree 4.
I'm not getting the answers that I need. This woman.
That is
Frontier 3194, thank you, sir. And just kind of working through my issues with CRC right now.
Yep, no worries.
Delta 2123, what's your final cruise right now?
We filed 16, we're cleared to 14.
Duluth, are you here right now or just step away?
No, he's still here. Or he was.
Delta 2123 ready?
Step away.
I guess he did, yeah.
I got a good one. I think Canadian would like it too.
23, climb maintain 16,000 for your final.
Climb maintain 16,000, Delta 2120.
Ah, fuck it. What do a burnt pizza, pregnant woman, and a frozen beer have in common?
Oh, I don't know.
Somebody forgot to pull it out.
Yeah, I had a feel it was something like that. I heard another one like that, except it was like a terrible, it was like a Holocaust joke. And I was like, when you said burnt pizza, I was like, oh no. Please don't be that joke. Like somebody said, what does a burnt pizza and Jews have in common? I was like, oh no, don't say this joke. Please don't say this joke. Hello, Boston. I've been here a few times. I do enjoy the city of Boston. The T-line can get you anywhere. It's kind of nice. The band Boston was awesome.
Yeah. Boston was awesome. What's the difference between $1 and a pound?
I don't know.
I don't dollar your mom.
Dude, shh, he'll be here all week, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
He'll be here all week, ladies and gentlemen. Please tip your waitress on the way out.
2 drink minimum, by the way.
2. Fuck. Get drunk. 6 to 10 at least. Let's go.
Right.
Make some money off these hoes.
Can I just say right now I hate Windows 11?
Oh no! Did you have another crash of desktop? I think the controller just lost his thing again. He goes, "Did I just mention how much I hate Windows 11?"
JetBlue 921 Boston Tower. I'll be the first person to tell you you're not the first person to say that.
I'm kind of glad I stayed with Windows 10 then.
Yeah. Until it's deprecated and they stop supporting it, and that's just kind of how it goes.
What exactly is going on with your rig?
So I had a blue screen, and then Windows is like, "Hey, we're forcing an update on you. Bend over and take it."
That sounds like my ex-fiance.
Jesus.
So does that mean that I can task you attack whatever I want?
The controller goes, yeah, I had an issue or a blue screen. Now I just got a forced Windows update, and it basically Windows said bend over and take it. And I went, yeah, it sounds like my ex-fiance.
Verify call sign.
Oh my God! Wow.
Yes, American Airline 9408. I was hoping that I could taxi whatever I want.
First time chatter.
But given that you have a crash computer.
Good evening, everyone. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Uber Gamer?
Sorry, repeat it again for American Airline.
Welcome into the shit.
American 94 continue straight ahead, cross runway 22 right, taxi via Alpha to Park District. Have a good rest of the night.
Welcome to the shit.
Thank you for the services.
I got one more for
Thank you. Frontier 3194, descend to maintain 4,000.
You joined at a good time. Appreciate the follow, sir.
4,000, heading 270, Frontier Flight 3194.
Delta 1206, descend to maintain 5,000.
Send me say 5,000, Delta 1206.
Delta 5379, what's your final cruise?
Your mom can't take a joke.
5379, climbing tape level 220.
You're so bad.
You naughty boy, you naughty.
You ain't you terrible. You bad, son. You bad. It's good times.
Boston Center 157
We'll be
Echo
on
back.
tomorrow.
Or 157 Echo ready.
Shamelessly gonna plug myself.
I'm Boston Center, Boston Med Flight 1.
Med Flight 1, Boston Center, out there.
Yeah, give me another shout out. I was doing Washington and Naples in Italian Airways A330. It's going to be a long night, so here for the last. Unfortunately, this is going to be my only leg. As soon as I land and shut down, I'm going to be calling it a night.
Frontier 3194 flighting 250 in the runway.
Thanks for coming and hang out for a minute. It's kind of just been a chill stream, but the last few minutes it just kind of got raw.
Flight 1 clear to the Boston Class Bravo airspace and fly northeastbound, enter right base runway 22 right.
Now, give me a.
All right, cleared into the Bravo, northeastbound, enter right base for 22 right, Med Flight 1.
Frontier 3194 is 7 miles from Focus.
Slowly getting to 300 followers.
Clear left.
Oh my God.
Maintain 3,000 till established. Cleared ILS 22 left, Frontier Flight 3194.
So 1206 flighting 090 to maintain 3,000.
090 down to 3, Delta 1206.
Nope.
There we go. Oh well.
Thanks for the guest, Canadian. By the way, put those landing rates in chat, Mr. 420 Duluth.
Shut up.
JetBlue 921 when able, squawk 5342, 5342.
It's too easy.
I know.
Damn. 5342, JetBlue 921.
Thanks, sir.
How about this? There, which you're not going to do tonight.
How do you know that?
You're right, I don't know. I don't want to know. What's better than 169 and 269 is what, Canadian?
No, what's better than 169? 269. That's better than one.
That's okay.
JetBlue 921 is to get a little bit closer. Advised when you have the weather at Providence.
Well, in that case. We're just going with all the 69.
JetBlue 921, you said weather of Providence?
What's the What's the thing I said?
Yep,
what's
so if you have the weather, let me know when you have
what's
the
the
edict of Providence.
What was it? Oh god, now I just completely forgot the joke. Yeah, forget it. We're done. It's gone.
JetBlue 921, do you know their call sign?
So if you look on your V-Pilot, it says PBD ATIS. That's what you want to get. And then just let me know when you have the ATIS code for that.
Yep, info Delta JetBlue 921.
Make sure Delta. 4 Alpha Kilo Oscar Squawk 5374.
6.9.
It's a bad thing ruined by a period.
It is.
I was going to say
or a good thing.
Turn right heading 250. Join the runway 2 left localizer.
250 for the localizer.
Hey,
Delta 1206.
if that's a bad thing,
Frontier 3194 runway 22 left, clear to land.
Clear to land.
Yeah, it's a great thing ruined by a period. That's what I'm
Flight 3194. Traffic you may see is going to be a medevac helicopter. They're going to be putting it down on the parallel runway 22 right.
Got the traffic off to the right. Frontier Flight 3194.
Med Flight 1, runway 22 right. Clear to land. Traffic on a 6-mile final runway 22 left is an Airbus landing on the parallel runway.
All right, we've got the traffic in sight and 22 right, clear to land. Med Flight.
Delta 1206, continue the right turn, heading 260.
What? What's the worst thing to feel during a prostate exam?
November 4 Alpha Kilo Oscar, squawk 5374, please, 5374.
2 hands on your shoulders.
That's terrible, but that's funny.
That is absolutely horrible.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Oh,
that's well done. That's well done. That's well done.
That is great. That is a very good one.
Well, this stream just went sideways. Can you hold my hand? What the fuck?
A buddy of mine started a support group for men with erectile dysfunction. Apparently it was a total flop and nobody came.
Did it? All right, I'll be back in I'll be back in a minute.
Delta 5379, descendant pilots, discretion cross, Calverton, Charlie, out of maintain 12000, 250 knots. The Kennedy altimeter 29.
Grandfather said, my generation relies too much on the latest technology, so I unplugged his life support. It's terrible. That's funny,
Delta
though.
5379, when you can, 2440 for the squawk, 2440.
2440 for the squawk, Delta 5379.
JetBlue 921, Boston Center. I just want to confirm, did you give me descent clearance?
Delta 9, JetBlue 921, no, I haven't, just because been just dealing with computer issues, but descent pilot's discretion maintained 5,000. And do you have an approach in mind that you want to land?
Affirm, I have the KB transition for runway 24.
Okay, Delta 1206, join the runway 22 left, localizer.
Join the localizer for 22 left, Delta 1206.
Frontier 3194, welcome to Boston, X-ray 1 able.
Thank you, the right one able, Frontier Flight 3194.
At Flight 1, looks like you cleared off on 33 right, continue southwestbound on November, cross runway 15 right, Alpha to signature this frequency. Have a good night.
All right, westbound, southwestbound on November, cross 15 left, and Alpha to signature. Med Flight 1, thanks a lot for the help.
Thank you, and just verify cross 15 right, 15 right.
Sorry, cross 15 right, Med Flight 1.
Delta 1206, runway 22 left, cleared ILS, runway 22 left approach. You're about 6 miles from Vocus, maintain 3,000 till established.
Maintain 3,000 till established, cleared ILS 22 left approach, Delta 1206.
November 4 Alpha Kilo Oscar is 28 nautical miles from COD.
Yep, I've been trying to get a hold of you. Give you a new transponder code. Just give me a second here. Number 4 Alpha Kilo Oscar, squawk 5356, please.
November 4 Alpha Kilo Oscar. Sorry, can you say again?
Number 4 Alpha Kilo Oscar, reset transponder, squawk 5356, 5356.
VRS 152 plus 5 will be 157. Alright.
Delta 1206, runway 22 left, clear to land.
22 left, clear to land, Delta 1206.
Frontier 3194, continue straight ahead via Echo Cross 22 right. Alpha to park this frequency. Have a good rest of the night. Thanks for sticking around.
Cross 22 right at Echo and Alpha to the gates, Frontier Flight 3194.
This is the same runway I got to see that A380 fly over my head, 22 left. There's a waitress with only one leg work IHOP. That's dad joke cheesiness level that should not be obtained. What do you call headphones that walk out on their children?
JetBlue 921, did you want full procedure via Kibbe, or would you like vector shape approach?
I could take vectors, that's fine.
Alright, autopilot disconnected. Here we go.
Better yet, let me just go ahead and take Kibbe. Let me go ahead and take Kibbe. I'm right here at that waypoint, and then flight plan's having me make a U-turn at Kibbe to come in at Searle Motel for runway 24.
Yep, that's right. So it's Surly. So JetBlue 921, cross Kibbe at or above 5,000, clear down LS runway 24 approach. Just let me know when you turn inbound.
Contact and turning inbound JetBlue 921.
JetBlue 921, you're cleared ILS runway 24 approach.
Cleared ILS runway 24, JetBlue 921.
Boston Center, November 4 Alpha Kilo Oscar is COD.
Or 4 Alpha Kilo Oscar, Roger, descend pilot discretion, maintain for level 230.
230, 4 Alpha Kilo Oscar.
Decent little crosswind. Winds are 236 at 35. Ground speed's only 129.
Delta 2123, descend pilot discretion, cross Basie, at a maintain 8,000, the LaGuardia altimeter 2983.
2983 and Basie, pilot discretion 8,000, Delta 2123.
Or 1257 Echo, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000, standby for the New Haven altimeter.
Pilot's discretion down to 10,000, 57 Echo.
And 57 Echo, as you get closer, let me know when you have the weather and what approach you like there.
Alright, we'll let you know when we get the weather, 57 Echo.
New Haven altimeter 2983.
2983, 57 Echo.
Or 4 Alpha Kilo Oscar, descend via the J Fund to arrival runway 22 left, Boston altimeter 2983.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
November 4 Alpha Kilo Echo, Boston Center.
Take that.
JetBlue 921 turning downwind for runway 24.
Okay, just let me know when you're established on final. So when you overfly your initial approach fix and then turn in.
Contact when established, JetBlue 921.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Delta 2123, radar service terminated, strict exchange approved. Unfortunately, the New York LaGuardia sector is not online, and thanks for flying. Have a good rest of the night.
Yeah, thanks for the service. Have a good evening and weekend. Take care, Delta 2123. See you.
See ya.
Center Delta 1206. Clear of 22 left at Papa.
1206, thanks for reports. Cross runway 22 right, taxi via Echo Alpha to Park District. Have a good rest of the night.
All right, crossing 22 right on Echo to Alpha for Delta 1206. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night.
You as well. Take care.
Boston Center 57
Dude,
Echo.
your boy
We
leave?
picked up the weather at New Haven. We're showing clear skies, so vectors for the visual 02 would be great.
150, not
Echo,
bad.
expect visual approach runway 2.
Expect visual runway 2, 57 Echo.
Not bad at all.
Our 4 Alpha Kilo Oscar, did you copy our last descent via the J Fund 2 arrival, runway 22 left transition, Boston altimeter 2983.
I do like this airport. It's a pretty cool place to plane spot, too.
Blue 921, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend maintain 3000, JetBlue 921.
That's actually one of my better landings in a while. I've been having some rough landings. I'll take that. Flight time a little under 2 hours, 20 minutes. Actually, I'll try to go to the gate that we departed from last time. It's like all the way off a Kilo.
Boston Center, November 817 Lima Tango.
817 Lima Tango, how can I help you, sir?
Lima Tango, we'd like to pick a flight following to Plum Island. Currently 4 miles south.
817 Lima Tango, squawk 3466.
4667.
JetBlue 921 established, downwind for runway 24.
And so you're saying downwind, just to verify, you're on final, right? You're going straight into 24 now?
I'm on final, yep.
Okay, JetBlue 921, you can contact Providence departure, because they're going to handle tower on 123.67. Good rest of the flight in.
123.67.
I think I might go to this large gate.
Boston Center, good afternoon. United 1887, flight level 270.
United 1887, Boston Center, welcome aboard. November 4, Alpha Kilo Oscar, Boston Center, how do you read? Or 817 Lima Tango, Boston Center, radar contact. Stand by for the Providence altimeter.
The Providence altimeter now 2985. West 65 kilo, maintain flight level 290.80 for mark.
Providence altimeter 2985.
985.
Thank you. Southwest 65 kilo, Boston Center, welcome aboard.
Hello.
All right, awesome. All right, we're on APU right now, but we'll go ahead and get the ground power connected. Ground services, actually, I guess I'll go ahead and kill the engines. Because we're on APU anyway. Appreciate it, Canadian. Duluth Fly wins by his guess. Of course he wins. This isn't the gate we departed out of, but I mean, this airport's pretty cool. This is actually a very good representation of it. I mean, Boston Logan's not bad. I think there is a subway over there too, by the way. I can't remember. Maybe not, because I don't remember McDonald's over here. We took off out of one of these gates over here last time. Did we go over here? No, it was over here. There's the city. Dude, the city of Boston's really nice. I really enjoyed the city. It's a really cool place to go walk around, hang out. Especially checking out a Red Sox game, a couple of them, which was a lot of fun. Nice. That's funny, Duluth. We get these cards connected and then we're going to shut it down for the night. Fun stream. Haven't been on one of these in a while. That was nice. A lot better landing rate than the last flight I had. All right, wait for your aft cards. We want to start unloading the aft before the forward. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we are.
Ooh, me won the game.
You did. I had a pretty good landing right there. 150, not bad.
Yeah, I won it by guessing negative 160, negative 69.
All right, we're unloading the plane. All right, we're done. We are done for the evening. That is going to be it. Oh, that was fun. I ain't done a... Oh, of course, Project Fly went stupid again. What else does it do? I really hate that program sometimes. I really do. I kind of want to get rid of it, but it's like the best thing I have for the stream. That's kind of annoying. Alright, I'm going to head out for the evening, guys. That was a lot of fun. Sorry it's been a few weeks off stream. I'm going to try to stream a little bit more, but I just haven't had the motivation to do it in a while. But FNO tonight is my first Friday I've had a chance to stream in a while since I've been busy broadcasting football games. Our season ended last week, so my Fridays are going to pretty much clear out until baseball starts in the spring, late February, early March, and then I'll get back to broadcasting 2 to 3 games a week. Appreciate Canadians, always pleasure to see you. Appreciate the follows tonight, guys. Really awesome. Mr. Rivers Gaming, appreciate the follow as well. We're inching closer to that 300 number. We're getting there. We're slowly getting there. Red Wild Gaming, appreciate the follow as well. Always greatly appreciated. You guys are fantastic. You guys are what makes this the fun. Aaron the Pilot, also appreciate the follow as well. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening as well. So, that's going to do it. I might try to get one in again this weekend. I don't know. My birthday's Monday, so I'm probably going to be doing dinner.
A birthday this weekend.
Dude, there's a lot of people that have birthdays because we're all Valentine's Day babies.
That's basically, yeah.
It is 100% true. So, I have a lot of my family are November babies, and I am, so I'm the 20th. Appreciate the happy birthday, Canadian. I will be turning the crisp young age of 43. 43. Shut up. Aren't you like 58 by now, Duluth?
Stop. No, 46.
Yeah, exactly. You might as well. In dog years, you're like 907.
Hey, now. Don't
like, I can judge. I'm like, you're like 907. I'm like 802. So what?
Don't threaten me with a good time now. Come on.
If that's a good time, then you need to reevaluate your priorities. So, 9 is still a young puppy. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying to be. I don't feel it half the time. All right, I'm gonna get out of here.
Get it right.
I know, right? I'm gonna head out for the evening, guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic. If I don't see y'all this weekend, have a fantastic rest of your weekend. I'll try to stream sometime either this weekend or beginning of the week. Just depends really of my motivation. Not 906 or 907, but 908, but 907. It's just a random number. It just popped in my head because I'm the king of random. So, all right, I'm gonna get out for the evening, guys. Because if I could ramble, I could honest God ramble for the next like 30 minutes, and I can't do that. So, guys, have a great weekend. We'll catch you later, and that's it. Have a good night. We'll see you later.
Bye.